We're ready to kick the ball off. It's just a short step as the Callaway kicker is set to kick this one. Step kick, nice high kick. We take it down at about the 20-yard line. They'll bring it up from there. They're moving laterally across the field, trying to find a wall. Cavaliers just all over him and going to bring him down there short of the 30-yard line.
Good coverage that time by number 10, Cortez Leonard, as he's done week in and week out, able to get down and make the stop there. Looks like it's going to allow Tattnall to open up their first drive on about their 29-yard line, Jack.
All right, so they make their way, breaking the huddle. They're going to split twins out to this near side. They're going in for a shotgun set. Remember, we talked about Purcell, the quarterback, a guy that's going to like to throw the ball. He's got a single back to his left. Really twins to the left and right, more of a slot set to the right side of him. Checks the official, and the official's going to whistle play in. And here we go, the first play of the playoffs of 2012. Callaway with a four-man front. They're going to get a good pass rush, going to throw across the middle, complete to their big number 12. A really good receiver right there. He brings that ball in. That's Tony Bruton.
Great throw that time by the quarterback Purcell. He took the quick snap and hit the wide receiver number 12, Bruton, on a quick slant across the middle to pick up a first down out to the 46-yard line.
And, you know, guys, that's kind of hard to defend. Callaway's got to fill them out this first series. You can play them up tight or you can play them loose. Either way, you got to fill them out.
Go to more of a four-man front this time. You're going to walk a few guys up. Trips to this near side as the man's wide to the right. Quarterback's just going to run right up the middle. He's going to get about 2, maybe 3 yards. Brings up second down and 7.
Cavaliers brought a little pressure that time. Number 15, Keyshawn Freeman on the stop. And number 6 there, Eddie Culpepper from his safety position. Quarterback read the blitz and kept the ball, tried to move out to his right side. Picked up a short gain. He's going to bring up second and 9.
Again, they're moving right to left on your radio dial. They break the huddle, make their way back up to the line of scrimmage. Again, that spread offense, twins to the left and right. The quarterback, Purcell, puts a man in motion going back to the far side of the field. Takes a snap, going to take 3 steps, looking, going to step up in the pocket. He's going to get hit hard right there at the goal, right there at the line of scrimmage.
Good pressure that time from the Cavaliers, forced the quarterback up into the pocket to tackle that time by number 9, Jalen Allen, and number 19, Keyshawn Freeman.
I tell you,
and number 19, Quintavious Anderson.
You got some. You got, of course, the state's best officiating crews that tend to play officiate the playoff games, and you know they're going to be watching these interior offensive linemen. So you're right, they had a lot of pressure that time, Tony. But it'd be interesting to see how many hold flags come over tonight.
Same set as before. Man split wide left and right. Quarterback Purcell will wait for the shotgun snap. Keller's walk a blitz. Leonard looking like he's coming. He's going back at the pass. Leonard's in his face. He's going to get rid of the ball. Intercepted by the Cavaliers. Going around to the
number 18, Dion Bray.
15, going to take it down at the 7-yard line. Ball comes out. And do the Cavaliers have it?
They do come up with a football for
it. Cavalier ball at the 1-yard line.
Tez Parks on a recovery, guys.
What a play by number 18 there from his linebacker position there for the Cavaliers, Dion Bray.
Well, you know, you give credit to the D-line on that one. You have
a lot of pressure that time.
Absolutely.
As the Cavaliers brought the blitz, and a big turnover early in the game here for the Cavaliers, Jack.
We talked about that the speed of those defensive backs were going to go right up against Purcell's accuracy, and he just stepped in, picked that ball off, and took it down almost to the house. Lost it as he hit, but great job of guys following their man, you know, that blocking downfield. Your quarterback blocking downfield.
Dion had not used to carrying the ball too much, and I'm sure Coach Wiggins going to tell him to tuck that ball in because they did fumble at the end of that play, and luckily Tez Parks was there to fall on it. So first and goal for the Cavaliers inside the 1.
This is big right here. I formation for the Cavaliers. They're going to play man wide left and right. Parks going to take it right up the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Quarterback sneak behind that big offensive line. He was never touched, and the Cavaliers go up 6-0 with 9:55 to go in the first quarter.
That took them 2 minutes and 50 seconds, didn't it?
Well, actually, that took 2 seconds, I think, for the Cavaliers to score.
Well, any offense will take a 1-yard drive, I promise you, for a touchdown. So good job by the defense to get the turnover with the extra point coming from Chase Freeman.
Freeman, snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is no good, wide left. You know what, Tony? That's something they have struggled with the past several games, is that extra point. I'm worried about
Jack, that's 3 weeks in a row the Cavaliers have had trouble with those extra points. So we hope that doesn't come back to haunt them, but a good start for the Cavaliers.
Let's take a break. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Attention all Corley Drugs customers. Since Corley Drugs has closed, Perry Prather of Holmes Pharmacy has a special message for you.
If you find yourself without a place to fill your prescription, I would like to invite you to let us here at Holmes Pharmacy take care of your family. During this transition of Quarterly Drugs closings, come see us. We can provide the same level of comfort and care that you have always received and expected from Quarterly Drugs. To find out more, come see us at Holmes Pharmacy, 136 Commerce Avenue, LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Chase Freeman set to kick the ball off again. Ball rests at the 40-yard line. They're kicking from left to right across your radio dial. Callaway Cavaliers lead this one right now by a score of 6-0. Short kick taken at the 30.
Oh, big hit!
All right, he had his hand.
He had his hand up. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see the fair catch.
I didn't see the fair catch either. I just saw him get
big hit by number 4, Terry Godwin. No, I didn't see. That's going to be an interference with a fair catch. But again, I didn't see his hand either, Jack.
It was kind of quick. As soon as the ball was kicked, he threw his hand up, waved it half a time, maybe a full time, and really Terry had just really got cranking, and Terry was probably so worried about just motoring down here. So, and I'm sure that's what Coach Wiggins is talking about.
Right. Coach Wiggins not real happy with that call. I'm sure he's getting his word into the official there. But again, we didn't see the hand go up, but evidently it did. So big hit there, nullified by the Cavaliers. So we'll see. That was. We'll see what the officials are explaining over here now to the visiting coach. So
well, they've broken the huddle. They're more than likely going to move to 15 from where he caught the ball. Actually, he caught the ball and lost the ball immediately.
But you know, guys, Tony, and if you've ever been on a kickoff team like this and to be able to do what Terry Godwin did, I know I had the opportunity a couple times, and man, is that nothing more than a great feeling to be able to hit somebody like that.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a big. Okay, looks like they're going to have him kick it over again, Greg. So I guess that was the call. So
they'll back him up more than likely to kick it over.
Right. Try to get better field position.
I don't know if that's my best choice there.
Is that a decisionable penalty there, if you will?
It must be, sir. It looks like they're going to back up to the 35.
If it's me, and I see what they just did to one of my players, and I don't know if I want to catch the ball if I'm on the Tattnall County side right now.
Well, the kickoff will actually go back to the 25, so you got to figure they're going to come out with pretty good field position after this kick, unless Tattnall doesn't handle it clean. So we'll see what the Cavaliers decide to do here.
Well, now Chase has kicked the ball several different ways this season. He's got this two-step kick right now.
Well,
he's really kind of planting the ball inside the 20 is what he's been doing.
And you're right, and the receivers for Tattnall are up on about the 22-yard line, and if Chase gets his foot into it, he can kick it over their head. So
he's backing up to kick.
Yeah, we'll see exactly what he's going to do here. So it looks like he's going to try to kick it as deep as he can. Hope the Cavaliers can get out and cover.
So here we go, 9:53 left to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Callaway. Freeman will kick the ball off. Great kick. Going to sail over to the 20. They start bringing it up from there to the 30, 35. And an elusive runner in number 2 is going to get all the way to 50. That's Nick Overton.
Yeah, that's number 2, Nick Overton. He's starting tailback for Tattnall. Gets the ball all the way out to the 50-yard line. So, a good decision by Tattnall. They pick up about 15 yards of field position, but it could have been a lot worse. They're going to start this drive at midfield.
Yeah, if they took the 15, they would have had the ball about the 45. So they pick up 5 yards on that. So here they come. Twins left and right. The wide side of the field just had the 2 guys. They got a lot of space in between them. We're giving a little bit of room on this wide out here. They're going to run a little option. The quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. He's got some running room across the 40. Going to pick up a first down to the 35.
Good job that time by the quarterback, Purcell. He ran the zone read and was able to break out to his left side and pick up about 15 yards all the way down to the Cavalier 35.
That moves the chains.
That's why he's so dangerous, Jack. He has the ability to not only throw, but he's an excellent runner also. So you really have to.
That was a really nice fake.
A lot to defend, yes.
He kind of rode his back in there, and you thought that he had the ball. You're going to roll him out to give you almost a trip set as he's at a wing position on the right side. Quarterback's all alone. He's going to roll to his right, get outside the pocket, looking, going to throw it. It's going to be – actually, I didn't even see the receiver down there.
Good coverage that time in the secondary by number 10, Cortez Leonard, as he broke up that pass. Purcell rolled to his right, made an excellent throw down to about the 5-yard line. Cortez Leonard with a touchdown-saving breakup.
Number 11, Pedro Castro, coming back actually from this far side from a wide receiver, went all the way across the field and tried to get behind the secondary, and that was a good read by the quarterback.
Again, good pressure from the Cavaliers up front, forced the quarterback Purcell out of the pocket to his right. So brings up about a second down and 10.
Taylor's going to roll a couple of guys off the field. 4-man front for them. They're looking pass all the way. 2 backs set. Actually, they're going to hand the ball off. He's going to trip in the backfield.
Falls. Yeah, he does.
He'll get about a yard, and that's it.
Yeah, that's number 2. Nick Overton lost his footing there. Might have rolled forward for about a yard. Let's see where they're going to spot it. No, they're actually going to spot it about a loss of a yard. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 10.5, 11 yards to go.
The clock continues to tick at 8:58. 6-0. Callaway leading right now. We're in the AAA high school playoffs.
And you wonder if these guys 4-down territory as well, guys. Cause,
good point, Greg.
You just don't know what their field goal kicker's like.
Quarterback Purcell going to back up a little bit deeper from his shotgun set. Take it. Looking. He's got a man flaring out to the right. Goes across the middle. Almost picked off by Cortez.
It is picked off.
Cortez picks it off at the 30.
Excellent job. Broken up there by number 2, Boom Lindsay. Another turnover there for the Cavaliers. Number 10, Cortez Leonard with the interception.
And, guys, that was his own tip drill, too, now.
Right. Great job that time by number 10 as he read the quarterback's eyes. Quarterback made a good throw. Number 10, Cortez Leonard broke on the ball, broke it up, and made the interception.
All right. So the offense makes their way back on the field. Defense does what it needs to. And again, you throw the ball as much as they're throwing. You're in dangerous territory of having a quick guys with great hands, and that's why they run tip drill after tip drill at practice for that exact reason. Keller's going to break the huddle. Parks will be under center. He'll have a man split wide to the left with a slot receiver to the left as well. We're going to run the option, and he's going to keep the ball, trying to get to the outside, and they do a good job of stringing him out. He's going to get about 2 yards up the field, brings up 2nd and 8.
Good job that time by the Tattnall defense. They strung that play out. That's number 18, one of their leading tacklers. That's Tavion Butler, and number 31, Patrick Montgomery. Those are the 2 leading tacklers for Tattnall on defense. But positive game, picked up 2. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Jalen Allen brings the play in from the sidelines. We're looking at 2nd down and about 8, as we mentioned. Again, great night for football. If you haven't made it out to the stadium, come on. There's a great crowd here. A lot of folks enjoying high school football tonight.
We're all in bundles, and I see a couple guys in the stands in short sleeve shirts. Like, really?
They're going to toss sweep around to the right side.
Got some room. Number 6, Eddie Culpepper.
Fumbles the ball.
Ball's loose. Let's see who got it. Still loose. Tattnall's going to pick it up.
And he's
going backwards. Still going backwards. Tattnall's going to have the ball, though. As he gets loose, he comes back now to about inside the 40-yard line. Wow.
So Tattnall's going to get it on a wild play. Number 18 for Tattnall finally picks it up, runs backwards to almost the 30, then back upfield to the 40. And he's a big ranging character. He did not want to go down for nothing.
Good job that time, number 18, Tavion Butler. But the Cavaliers did not protect the ball. Culpepper went through the line of scrimmage and had it stripped away. So turnover back to Tattnall now. The turnover margin 2-1. So Tattnall sets up shop, 1st down on their own 43-yard line.
So here they come.
All right, that's 2 turnovers for Tattnall and 1 for Callaway.
There you go.
Cortez showing blitz. Going back up the pass, look, turns, goes right across the middle. Good completion and a big hit. Wow.
That's number 8, Cale Kyle, from his safety position. But a good throw by Purcell there. Play picked up about 11 yards. Going to be a 1st down as they move the ball across midfield to the Cavalier 46.
Guys, I'm seeing a lot of as we back up, trying to play a little prevent right there in the middle. There's a lot of room for them to run that little cross pattern.
Well, it looks like Tattnall's figured out they can't hold the ball too long with the pressure the Cavaliers are bringing, so doing a lot of short passes.
Quarterback going to run, get upfield, get about 7, 8. Man, a good surge by that offensive line.
Cavaliers looked like they had that play well bottled up, but quarterback Purcell took the ball to his left side around left end, and you said, Jack, picked up about 8 yards. Going to bring up about 2nd and 2.
Almost seems to be running downhill the way he comes across that left side. 2nd down.
And he's a big kid, too, Jack. I was down on the field. They had him listed at 185, but he's 200 if he's a pound, so he's probably 6'1", 6'2", so good-looking kid.
He's got 2 backs, one to his left, one to his right. Twins to the right side. Long snap count. Take it, fake it, back up, throws a quick out to the 40 out in the flats. Going to get all the way to the 30. We're going to cut him down to about the 32-yard line.
Number 2, Nick Overton, slipped out in the flat that time and left, was uncovered. Quarterback Purcell found him on just a little short 2-yard throw. Play picked up about 12 yards all the way down to the, looks like it's going to be inside the 30, all the way down to the Cavalier 27-yard line, 1st down and 10.
We mentioned they put some points on the board. They do move the ball well. Dinking and dunking right down the field. But they're not scared to go vertical.
Very good offensive team. You can tell that already.
Purcell will put a man to his left. Twins left and right. Calls for the shotgun snap, and the Cavaliers going to jump off sides. They're pointing and try to get some. I'd say they were drawn off, but I think this may go against the Cavaliers.
Looks like they went on a long count and drew the Cavaliers off number 18, Deion Bray.
Yep. That'll back them up. Actually, move them forward. Back the Cavaliers up. So they'll have 1st and 5. That's always a tough way to go.
You know, nothing's been up the middle so far. Nothing's between the tackles for the Cavaliers. No, as far as Tattnall County coming up the middle, they've always either little swing passes or the quarterbacks basically run off tackle, Tony.
Well, from that spread, looks like quarterback Purcell is going to the line of scrimmage to see what formation the Cavaliers in, and then calling the play, Greg. That's exactly right.
Takes the snap, looks, doesn't even step back. Now he's going to get some pressure. But a step in the pocket, going to be brought down for a loss of 3.
Good pressure that time by the Cavaliers. Red Williams, number 20, made the tackle, but the pressure came from number 15, Keyshawn Freeman, from his defensive end, and forced Purcell to step up in the pocket and bring up a 2nd down in about 9, looks like, Jack.
Yep. It's a nice job, tackle loss. Interesting the way the quarterback does it. Sometimes he'll roll. That time he just planted his feet and was looking. I think he expected to be able to get the ball off quicker, but a good job by our secondary to be right on those receivers. They're going to run to the left side, up into the line, and, they almost broke through. Wow. Get the 1st down inside to the 15. A good job by Overton, who just really fights his way down.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle that time by the shoe by number 10, Cortez Leonard, as Nick Overton was able to get upfield for about a 10-yard gain, and again, another 1st down for Tattnall.
Luckily, Leonard was able to grab him by the shoe because Callaway was so, I don't want to say over-pursuing, but they were aggressively pursuing, and when he cut back, it was everything he could do to grab that ankle.
I was watching, we kind of stacked up on the left side, too, and they come right. And we're going to jump off sides by running across the field to bring them in on, so they can give them 5 more yards down the field.
It looks like it might be Callaway may have broke the huddle with 12. Yeah,
they tried to run a man off, and they ran him across the line of scrimmage. So
right.
Got a quick score update down at Harris County. Harris County 7, Northgate 0.
Okay.
The officials trying to figure this one out. Looks like an illegal participation. Everybody going to move the ball forward 5 yards, all the way down to just outside the 10, and bring up 1st down and 5.
4:55 left to go in the first quarter. 6-0, but Tattnall is threatening. He's got trips to his right. He's going to run the ball right up the middle and get hit pretty hard. Gets down inside the 10, near about the, what is that, about the 6-yard line?
Yeah, that's close to a 1st down.
They're going to be on the 7-yard line.
Depending on the spot.
Actually, he got hit on about the 9.5, and he just kind of rolled over on top of somebody. And then when he hit the ground, it was about the 7-yard line.
And he's a big kid, Greg. You get a good view of him down there. I saw him before the game, but he's a thick kid. He moves that pile forward when he gets hit. He's limping a little bit there.
Well, you know what is he's accounted for at least 75% of their runs so far.
Right. That's right.
Doing him and Overton.
Yes.
Wide trips to the left side. Look for him to come this way to the wide side of the field. Longer snap count. He's going to run. Try to get to that corner. He'll be brought down.
Good job by the Cavaliers.
May have gotten the 1st down. I think he does to the 5.
Number 9, Jalen Allen, held that play to a short gain, but you're right. It did pick up a 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal for Tattnall just outside the 5-yard line. Wholesale substitutions for the Cavaliers. They're bringing in another package.
It's a speed package, was what it looks like. They're going to add Tattnall. They're going to roll 3 off on the far side.
Tattnall's going to counter with a jumbo package, it looks like, bringing in some.
I see a lot of bellies on that offensive line, boys.
A little more meat, so we'll see how this works out for the Cavalier. As they go to the wishbone.
Purcell will go under center for the first time tonight. 2 tight end set. He's going to take it, hand the ball to his tailback, who's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard.
Wow, Cortez Leonard from his safety position. Boy, really stepped in and filled that hole that time, Greg.
You know, he did. But one of the things I want to comment on is how often have we ever seen, you march all the way down the field with one offensive set, and you decide to change it up and you don't get anywhere.
Right.
I mean, go dance with the one you brought to the dance. Okay.
And Tattnall will try to pound you with that wishbone. I mean, when they figure out they can't do it, that's when they go back to the spread. But, 2nd down again on the 5-yard line.
Back to 2 tight ends, back to the wishbone. Purcell goes under center. Longer snap count, takes it. Going to go to the left side. We're going to hit him. And he's going to get about 2 yards that time. He's going to third down and goal from the 3.
A good job that time by the defensive line for the Cavaliers. Number 18, Deion Bray. And Jalen Allen, of course, that entire Michael Williams. Good job by the Cavaliers. Third down and about 3. So let's see what Tattnall comes up with here.
You know, to go over the wishbone, just be ready for the little option.
Right.
Yeah. The little tight end dump. You got number 18. It's going to be. He's kind of a tall rascal out here on the left side.
Big third down play here. 3rd and goal from the 3. Purcell goes under center. Got the wishbone behind him. Cavaliers going to pinch down, and they're going to run the option. He's being spread out. He's going to be hit. Do they keep him out? Yes, they do.
Not going to get there.
Just short of the 2-yard line, I'm telling you. When he decided to turn it upfield, all the Cavaliers decided to stop him. So
good job.
Down.
Good stand by the Cavaliers so far. I'm sure Tattnall's going to go for it here on 4th down and about 2.
Well, you certainly don't see any kicker coming right there.
No.
In fact, Purcell will walk all the way over about halfway to his coaches, get a play, come back out.
One thing you see down there, Greg, the 25-second clock is not working on either side, so that's a big thing there.
All right, wishbone. Everybody in the stands on both sides is standing up. Minute 52 in the first, 6-0. Tattnall County with 4th and goal from the 2. They're going to run to the outside. And
what a stand by Deion Bray. Oh, my goodness. Looks like we had a timeout.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they take a timeout. Let's take one as well as we catch our breath because it looks like we had them in the backfield. 6-0 with 1:45 left to go in the first quarter play. You're 60 seconds back to the station listening. No, actually, just 30. You're listening to Callaway football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hurry into Kia of LaGrange right now for Turkey with a Test Drive. Now featuring the stylish 2013 Kia Sportage. A solid built but unbelievably bargain priced SUV starting only $18,900. The Sportage stands out in the crowd with its lower starting price and better highway MPGs than the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Toyota RAV4. Plus, the Sportage has almost twice the warranty of those brands, carrying Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. KiaofLaGrange.com helps support your local economy.
Turkeys while supplies last.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Jack Mormon, Tony Walls, Greg Hicks. Guys, they're looking at 4th and 2. Tattnall County driving. Thought we had them in the backfield, but a phantom timeout call from the far side. I
think the coach got that one called before the snap, though. So we'll see what Tattnall comes up with on 4th down and about 2-yard line. 4th down and 2. They're on 2 from Callaway 2.
Kick it looks like. No. Now the person is going back under center. Look like they're set up to kick. Now back to the wishbone. They do have a man split wide left. It's a little bit different formation. He's going to roll out. Hand the ball off. He's going to go in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, good job that time by the offensive line. Opened up a big hole on the left side. And number 2, Nick Overton, walked in to make the score. Callaway 6, Tattnall 6 with 1:41 to go in the first quarter with the extra point coming.
Yeah, he looked like he was heading out to the left tackle and decided to cut it back between the guard and the tackle. And a couple of the Callaway guys just kind of slipped down as they tried to reach back, and he tripped over into the end zone. So almost kept him out.
So here comes their kicker. Snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is good. That's going to put them ahead 6-7 with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter play. Let's take a break and listen to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Are you looking for a new job? Then you need the right help to find a job that's right for you. You need Malone Staffing. Yes, they are the professionals that will listen to you and then find the job that is just right. So start the process today so tomorrow you're enjoying what you're doing in your new career. Malone Staffing specializes in production, warehouse, clerical, assembly, call center, management, and professional staffing. Apply online at malonesolutions.com or drop by on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and 405 West 8th Street in West Point. Malone Staffing, an equal opportunity employer.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium as the Callaway Cavaliers are taking on the Tattnall County Battle Creek Warriors. LaGrange right now leading Chestatee 14-8. Benny Gray with a 69-yard run. So good job for LaGrange. There's the kick, very short kick. Going to hit down to 30.
Get on football.
And we're going to grip the ball. We're going to lose the ball. Ball's on the ground. Looks like Tattnall might have got on it. They did. Down at the 42-yard line.
I don't know. The coach is on the couch.
I'm not sure what they're...
No, I got Tattnall from where I am.
Yep, they come up with a football.
But they're questioning whether he was out of bounds or not, I think, Greg.
Yeah, there was so many people out of bounds and such a crowd there. I tell you, while they're discussing that, Harris County 10, Northgate 0 in the first quarter.
Yep, Tattnall County's
ball, yeah.
So tough break for the Cavaliers. The ball bounced right at the 40 and making a high bounce. We went up for it and got a hand on it. Didn't bring it into our chest, and it just kind of spiked it there, rolled forward, and Tattnall County gets on it first.
Turnovers are even now, Greg, 2-2.
Yeah, you hate it for God when he tried to jump up, and he did get way up in that air, but you kind of wonder the way the momentum of the ball going, maybe just kind of let it out. But, man, those things are so tough. This football's not round.
Purcell going to roll out. Throw it to the flats. It's going to be incomplete just over the head of the intended receiver, number 11, Pedro Castro.
Yeah, that throw was a little bit high. He had him open out there in the flat and threw the ball just a little bit high. Really a break for the Cavaliers because Castro, number 21, was open out on the right side.
So I'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Minute 36 left to go. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 7-6 is your score. Tattnall right now leading this one.
I thought they just said it was 14-8. LaGrange. Yeah.
So here we go.
Chastity out of Gainesville.
Greg having some conversations with some of the guys down there on the field. Purcell going to have a lot of pokes in his face as he takes the ball up to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard. 2nd down.
Good job that time by Coach Hubbard. He dialed up a little blitz there and brought number 10, Cortez Leonard, along with his playmates. And there were just too many people there for Tattnall to block and held that play to about a yard loss. So that's going to bring 3rd and 11. And let's see if the Cavaliers can get off the field on 3rd down this time, Jack.
This will be a big one. Get the ball back.
Pick 6.
They break the huddle, make their way back up to the line of scrimmage. Purcell's going to have a running back to his right. Twins left or right, as we've seen almost the whole ball game long. He's going back up the pass, looking. Here comes the pressure a little bit. Now he's going to just break out of the pocket, goes to the 40, and it's going to be
a little short, depending on the spot.
He did not get the first down where I see it.
That may allow them to go for it. That was a good run by the quarterback. It's going to bring up 4th down and about a yard, I believe, Jack.
Well, we've seen their field with their PAT kicker. He had a pretty decent leg, but I don't think he's got a 47-yard leg or a 52-yard leg.
Well, they're going to go for it.
I don't blame him. I would too.
It's 4-down territory inside the 40, about 35 to me. In a championship ball game. 7-6 your score. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Purcell, the quarterback for Tattnall County, puts a man in motion, going back to the far side. They get some trips over there. He's looking that way, and Cortez going to be right at him. He's going to throw it to
good defense by the Cavaliers.
A lot of pressure on him that time.
Yes, sir. That time, Coach Hubbard brought the blitz. Cortez Leonard from his middle linebacker, number 5, Petey Leverett. Didn't allow the quarterback Purcell to get out to there. Had a man open, but the pressure caused the ball to be underthrown. Good job by the Cavalier defense after that big turnover on the kickoff. So Cavaliers haven't not had the ball a lot on offense tonight. They haven't run a lot of plays.
I think they've run 3 plays. One a touchdown, one a fumble.
41 seconds to go in the quarter, so let's see what we can do here.
That's quite a night. You've had a touchdown, a fumble, and just a upfield motion.
That's right.
So here they go. Parks will go under center. Split a man wide left and right. Culpepper will be the tailback. Checks his line. Takes a snap. Going to hand off to the fullback. Get some good upfield motion. Get about a gain of 1, maybe 2. 2nd and 8.
Good job that time by Tattnall. Cavaliers trying to establish number 3, Devon Rosser, the fullback. A little play off to the left side, and that may be the end of the quarter. Let's see. Yeah, I don't believe the Cavaliers have to run another play. They got 20 seconds. We'll see if they get it off or if the quarter runs out, Jack.
They break the huddle with 16 seconds left to go. Make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Still in the eye. Going to be Leverett, split wide to this near side. Parks will take the snap. Roll out, head to Culpepper. Culpepper finds some yardage across the 40, down close to a first down. I think he's going to be just a yard short.
Good job that time by the Cavalier offensive line. Eddie Culpepper right up the middle of the field behind those big guys.
First down.
And the spot, they are going to give him a first down, Jack, with 0.7 of a second to go. That's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter.
And let's turn everything we got. So they roll the clock. That'll stop it. That'll be the end of the first quarter play. 7-6, Callaway trailing Tattnall County. We'll come back in just a moment. After 60 seconds, back to the station. Listen to Callaway Cavalier Football, 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature listing is a secluded 2-acre lot on Deer Point Road in LaGrange. Well-maintained home adjoining core property and a wired workshop for only $89,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
Hello, I'm James Woodruff, and I'm running for Sheriff of Troup County. If given the opportunity to serve as your sheriff, I would like to cut some of the wasteful spending by giving tax collections back to the tax commissioner for which he was elected. I will use that deputy that is currently in that office to fight crime in our community. To learn more about me and our campaign, please take time to view our Facebook page at Elect James Woodruff Sheriff. This is James Woodruff, and I ask for your vote on December the 4th.
Paid political announcement by James Woodruff.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back. Tez Parks is going to take the ball around the left side on the option, keep it, and go in for a touchdown, not a flag on the field.
What a great job by Tez Parks as he ran the option to his left, faked the ball into the line of scrimmage, made it turn the corner, and was untouched for about 65 yards. Put the Cavaliers up by a score of 12-7, and it looks like the Cavaliers will go for 2, Jack.
Trying to pick up that missed extra point a moment ago. And that was, man, Parks, when he gets open field, he's effortless, just flies down the field.
Yeah, he turned on the Jets, and there was nobody on the defensive side of the ball who was going to catch him. So, Jack, so far, the game has kind of held true. Tattnall's not going to have any trouble scoring, but so far they have not been able to stop Callaway.
So Parks with his second touchdown of the night on about a 45-yard run there. Culpepper going to go around the left side, go into the end zone. He'll get the 2-point conversion.
Power football that time from the Cavaliers behind the left side of that line. Number 57 there, Josh Powell. Number 51, Devin Smith. Number 55, Brandon Sutton. Moose DeLoach. That big offensive line powered their way in there for the 2-point conversion. Good hard running by number 6, Eddie Culpepper.
All right, so right now, really quick, our first play and the first 2 plays of the second quarter, 14-7 is your score. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
I'm in a state of caffeination, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Cavaliers going to kick the ball off, and a very obvious fair catch called for down at the 25-yard line.
Smart young man there, number 14, saw the punishment his teammate took earlier, so he got that hand up and waved it.
I am calling a fair catch.
That's exactly right. Good job that time by the Cavaliers. Tattnall fields that ball inside the 30. They're going to mark it on about the 27 with another first down.
Greg, Tony, and I were just talking in the break that one of the things we both would like to see a sustained drive by the Cavaliers. We've seen several sustained drives by Tattnall. And the best way to keep them from scoring is to have that offense on the field.
That's exactly right. Keep it out of their hands. So let's see if the Cavaliers can have a good defensive series here, Jack.
4-man front. Cavaliers showing a little bit of blitz, a little inside-out blitz. But their running back, who's going to do a great job, Cortez Leonard's going to bring him down, but after a gain of 9.
Good job that time by their quarterback. Their running back. Number 2, Nick Overton. Nick Overton is a tough runner. You watch him run. He's probably 6 feet. He's probably 185, 190. Really runs hard, thick lower body, and that's where he gets his power from. And Cortez Leonard met him in the hole right there. Not many people can move Cortez, but that was a good run that time.
Cortez got him up high, too, but had to kind of pick him up, turn him, and put him down. Second down now and 1. Single back to the right of the quarterback, Purcell. And a lot of movement. I think that's going to go against
Looks like Tattnall might have moved a little early. I hope so. That'll back them up about 5, so we'll see what that call is.
I think the Battle Creek Warriors going to lose 5 on that one. Yep. Maybe is that the 12th man? The crowd just messed them up on that one.
That's
Greg?
what it was. 12th man got them messed up.
Well, it looked like, on the right side of the defense, Callaway was having some little motion going on, and I'm thinking, second and a yard maybe. That's perfect setup for going for the house. Any cardinal rule is
yes, sir.
You let it roll, and they might have been thinking we're about to get a touchdown here and just got the rhythm off.
Callaway walking several men up to the line of scrimmage. Purcell looks, throws across the middle, complete. First down at the 40. We're right there on him.
Good job. Good job. Their quarterback can really throw it, Greg. I don't know if you can see that from down there, but boy.
I was going to say, Tony, man, what a rifle that kid has on him, and accurate too, right at the knees, right where it should have been.
Perfect throw.
Yeah,
no defense for that right there.
That's right. Keep it out of the way.
Number 15 there for Tattnall, wide receiver, number Ethan Alexander with an excellent catch. But yeah, he stuck that one in him. He had no choice but to catch that one.
10:47 left to go in the first half of play. 14-7, Callaway leading this one. There's a snap. And
little movement in the offensive line.
If they're going to whistle that one dead.
Looks like the left guard flinched a little early.
That'll back them up 5. So first and 15.
All right, so, think about it, guys. Early on, the first quarter, no penalties really offensively by Tattnall County, and all of a sudden, 2 in a row on the same, 2 within the same drive already.
And most of those are lack of concentration. You'll find those motion penalties. You kind of you don't concentrate on the snap count, and but so far Tattnall's been able to overcome those long first and 15s and second and 10s. So
with a 10-yard strike down the middle of the field. So
see if the Cavaliers bring a little pressure this time.
Trips to this right side. Overton will go as a wide receiver this time, as the inside man. Quarterback Purcell got some pressure. He's going to go down to the backfield, down back to about the 22-yard line. Great job by the Cavaliers.
Good job that time by number 14, Deion Smith, number 18, Deion Bray, number 9, Jalen Allen, number 27. Greg, there's our man, Bronze Zalea, who was not even supposed to play tonight after recovering from that marrow transplant for his little brother. But he's out there giving it everything he's got. Good to see him back there. But a big loss.
Talk about a hero on the field.
Yes, sir, no doubt. You can tell Bronze is not moving real smooth, but he's out there giving it everything he's got. So big play by the defense, sets up about a 2nd and 27.
Excellent job by the secondary as well now.
So 4th down. And the play's going to whistle dead.
Might have moved again on that. Tattnall may have moved again.
See, we're 2nd down. Just looks like they're fixing to have to punt from way back there.
Jack, except for a couple of times, and Greg, you probably see it better than we can. The Cavaliers, when they have brought pressure, they've been able to keep the quarterback in the pocket. They've not let him scramble, except maybe for once or twice, and the pressure has come from inside and out, and they've been able to keep him bottled up so far.
Well, he's been successful on his off-tackle runs, so they've made some adjustments, sliding their defensive end. I noticed in the first quarter, defensive end was sliding inside the gap. He's now on the outside eye of the tight end, of the tackle.
I believe they moved again, Greg.
They did. Guys, we looked at they were 4-3 in their region, 5-5 in their season. Scored a lot of points, so this may be their Achilles heel. And this kind of thing may be the thing that's kept them from winning the ball game.
Yeah, and
Tattnall call a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. Greg, why don't you go over there and see if you can get in this ear chewing the coach is fixing to give over there? Because this ought to be good right here. I promise you, this is Triple X right here.
Hey, let me tell you something. He's a big old boy. I don't think I'll stick stab him over there.
No, 3 in a row. Woo. Let's take a break. 9:23 left to go. 14-7 is your score. Callaway Cavaliers lead this one. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory's Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's southernorthopedics.com.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. 9:23 left to go. Tattnall County has a long way to go as the quarterback's going to step to his left, going to run the ball, be taken down to 20, so pick up about 6 yards out of the 37 he needed.
Good tackle that time by number 1, Tez Parks. Tez actually in from his free safety spot that time. Quarterback Purcell getting up a little slow. Might have landed on a hip there. But he's headed back to the huddle.
A couple of sacks he's taken too have been pretty rough.
Right. And again, that's when you hit the quarterback over 4 quarters, it takes its toll in that 4th quarter. So these continued hits, hopefully it'll pay off for the Cavaliers in the second half. So 3rd and 29, Jack.
3rd and a whole bunch, but again, they do have a high-powered offense. You never know what can happen. Purcell will take it. Looking downfield, here comes the blitz. And he's going to be brought down.
Sacked again. Great job, number 18. What a game by number 18, Deion Bray, and number 14, Keyshawn Freeman.
Huge. Huge.
Also in that play, number 19, Q Anderson. He's been in on several tackles tonight. Great job by the defense that time.
And a good thing the defensive line in there getting him because number 3, their slot back, was open about 18 yards down the field coming across the middle. And just, you figure take him 3 seconds to get there. It took him about 2.5 to tackle him.
Again, a DB's best friend is that pass rush.
Short punt.
Let's see. It's an angle.
And it's going to roll out of bounds at the 49. Let's take a 30-second break. Back to the station. 14-7. Callaway Cavaliers will have the ball inside the 50. This is Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
He drew them all. Welcome back. Oh, my goodness gracious. Callaway has the ball at the 49-yard line, but they just drew off.
No. Well, I saw Moose lift his left hand up. I said, uh-oh. He thought he had made a mistake, but good for him.
Moose drew him offside, brother. That's what it was.
He was probably talking to him.
That's what it was.
Jedi mind trick. 8:03 left to go in the first half. 14-7. Cavaliers have the ball at the 44-yard line, driving right to left. Park's going to turn, hand the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper breaks out to the right side, tries to find a seam, and he's going to get down to the 40-yard line. Actually, they get first down yardage. Now they're going to mark him.
Well,
got a flag on the play.
A flag come in late. I'm not sure who they threw
maybe
that
a
one
hold as he had to come back the other way.
Yeah, it's going to be hold against Cavaliers outside. Looks like it might have been on number 4, Terry Godwin, blocking from his outside position.
Actually, if Culpepper had gone upfield, I think he would have got the first down and more. He tried to string that out a little bit. That'll back him up to the 49, back to the original line of scrimmage. Got a score from the Grangers. Right now, they're leading that ball game by a score of 27-15. They put another 6 points on the board since the last post I had.
Well, we saw in the year that LaGrange can score with anybody, so it sounds like they're off to a good start tonight.
P. Leverett will be split wide to this near side. Rosser and Culpepper will be in the I formation behind the quarterback, Parks. Parks going to run the option. Going to string it out. Makes the pitch to Culpepper. Culpepper turns upfield. Gets across the 40. Gets the first down and more to the 35-yard line. First down, Cavaliers.
Good job that time by Tez Parks as he ran the option for the second time in the last 2 drives. And the Cavaliers pick up a first time. Good job by Eddie Culpepper with the ball security as the DB there for Tattnall was trying to strip that ball away from him. So good job by the Cavaliers to overcome that penalty on the first down.
That score from Heard County as well, 21-7. They're winning that ball game in their first round of the playoffs.
Good. And Tony, I want to comment, too. That was going to his left, his weak side.
Yes, it was.
Excellent pitch, too.
Which is something he's had trouble with this year, Greg. So hopefully he's been working on that in practice. So far, so good.
Back to the I. Park's going to hand the ball off this time to Cortez Leonard. It's going to be the tailback as he's going to get to almost the 30.
To number 10, Cortez Leonard.
And actually, they'll mark him at the 31-yard line. Good 4-yard run.
And again, Cortez Leonard from his fullback position that time. As the Cavaliers get a lot of people running the ball, punishing the DB that time. But the Tattnall has been taught to tackle that football, so they're looking to strip that ball from the Cavaliers.
As many turnovers we already had in this ball game.
You're right.
Temperature here at the stadium is about 42 degrees, so it's cooled down quite a bit since the start of the ball game. We were up in the 60s when the sun was out. We were standing here a little bit, so it's dropped a little bit.
And you guys are up on the mountain. It's probably colder up there.
It got the wind's picking up just a little bit up here. Park's going to run the option again. Going to cut upfield. Good choice as he gets across the 25, still on his feet to the 24-yard line. And actually, I think he's thinking, I never actually hit the ground. I just sat on this guy.
I just was speaking to say he actually came to rest on one of the Tattnall players, and he actually never touched the ground. So, but the officials blew it dead right there. But nevertheless, good job of running that option to the right by Tez Parks. Kept the ball, picked up another first down for the Cavaliers, just inside the Tattnall 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, make their way back up to the line of scrimmage. Be Rosser and Leonard in the backfield behind the quarterback, Parks. Parks will go under center. Takes the snap. Quickly hands it off to Rosser, the fullback, who's going to get great yardage here down across the 50, still on his feet to the 10, 5, cuts inside, touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers. Boom!
What a run by number 3, Devon Rosser, on one of the Cavaliers' bread and butter plays all year. That quick trap right up the middle of the field behind that big offensive line. Josh Emery, Josh Smith, the entire offensive line that time. Good hard running by number 3, Devon Rosser. Put the Cavaliers up by a score of 20-7 with the extra point coming.
Man, he just wouldn't go down.
No, he's been running like that, Greg, all year. Times we've seen him, he's done an excellent job from the fullback position for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it's amazing with just a little bit of open field in a playoff game and think, man, I'm going to get me a score. What that'll do for you.
Here we go. Snap, hold, kick is up. And there's no doubt about this one. That one's through.
Good to see. Good to see. Chase Freeman had a little confidence shaken early, but he comes back that time with a good extra point. He scored 21-7 Callaway with 5:45 to go in the second quarter.
Let's take a break back to the station. Listen to Callaway Cavalier football on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Hurry into Kia of LaGrange right now for Turkey with a Test Drive. Now featuring the stylish 2013 Kia Sportage. A solid built but unbelievably bargain priced SUV starting only $18,900. The Sportage stands out in the crowd with its lower starting price and better highway MPGs than the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Toyota RAV4. Plus, the Sportage has almost twice the warranty of those brands, carrying Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. KiaLaGrange.com helps support your local economy.
Turkeys while supplies last.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back. Freeman going to kick the ball off from his just two-step back this time. Going to try to put it in a spot as they're going to call again for the fair catch back inside the 30. I guess about the 28-yard line. That's where Tattnall County have it 1st and 10.
The Cavaliers have decided on that short kickoff, instead of kicking the ball deep, they're kicking it high and short, and so far so good. They've kept the Tattnall bottled up inside the 30 for field position, but now the score 21-7 Callaway with 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Let's see what Tattnall comes up with and see if the Cavaliers can get 3 and out and get that football back, Jack.
Tattnall going to break the huddle. Having some adjustments. They're going to go back to the wishbone. Understand that the Cavaliers walking everybody up in the box. And they're going to hand the ball off to the tailback who ain't going to get a whole lot of nothing.
That time, Cortez Leonard from his safety position. Again, too many people in the box. And, Jack, just noticing the body language of the quarterback, Emery. Matter of fact, he's going to the sideline now to get to play. That could be more of a coach's decision to keep Emery from getting hit again. He's not moving real well, Greg. I don't know if you could tell anything about him. His body language doesn't look quite right. Yep. And that may be more to give their quarterback a little rest back to the wishbone.
Well, you may be right because he's been sacked a couple times in the last series, maybe about 3 times, and kind of hard. And a couple times he had to run it to get out of the hole and didn't fare well. So give him a little bit of break. But I don't know about this wishbone.
They're going to hand the ball off again to the tailback, and he's going to get a whole lot of that time, either crossing the 30.
I'll be honest with you. When you take the handoff and your head's down and you're not looking where you're going and you're just kind of tiptoeing up, you're probably not going to get many yards.
Yep. But right now they're winning the line of scrimmage for sure. The Cavaliers are 21-7, 4:45 left to go.
Got a score update down just down the road in the next county, 17-0. Harris County putting it on the Northgate Vikings.
Back to the wishbone. Purcell under center. Takes a snap. Going to roll around. And they kind of got a little clown car thing going on the back.
Good defense by the Cavaliers that time. Number 14, Deion Smith from his tackle. And not a very creative offensive series that time for Tattnall as they went back to the wishbone. And again, I'm not so sure that quarterback Emery is not struggling a little bit with his health. He's back to punt. So let's see. Last time he shanked one off to his right. So good job by the Cavalier defense. And if we handle this punt correctly, we should get excellent field position again.
Terry Godwin like a cat back there waiting for this ball. He's excited about the opportunity to run one back. And he's going to get it maybe. Nope, it's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 42. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station with 3:52 left to go. Callaway leading 21-7 on Eagle Sports.
If you had the right employees at your business, could you make more money? Yes, you could, because without the right employees, you spend too much time trying to fix problems than making productivity go up. So what should a business do to get the right people to make your bottom line improve? Call the professionals that will listen to you and then bring you the workforce you've been waiting for. Malone Staffing Solutions can find the right people for you. So call or go online for a better workforce today at malonesolutions.com or drop by on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and 405 West 8th Street in West Point. Malone Staffing, equal opportunity employer.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. We have a great stop, and we fumbled the ball on the first play.
Not a good job that time by the Cavaliers as the quarterback center exchange was dropped. Parks dropped the ball, and it's going to give Tattnall an excellent field position at the 41-yard line of Callaway.
In fact, this, other than their score drive, this may be the deepest they've been in for a while. In fact, I think they haven't been across the 50 in the second quarter.
But we know how potent their offense is, Jack, and you just can't give a team like Tattnall good field position like that, let them back in the ball game. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go to halftime.
They break the huddle. They go back to the spread. Purcell will have a man to his left. Twins to the left and right. Takes the snap. Backs up the pass. Here comes the pressure across the middle.
Wow.
It's going to be caught, but not a whole lot out of that.
Had a nice little screen set up front, but number 15, Keyshawn Freeman from his linebacker position had that one well read, and that play was going nowhere. Good pressure from Bronze Lazay up the middle and hit the quarterback again. And again, Purcell just doesn't seem to be moving well. He looks like, I don't know, back or neck. Don't want to speculate, Jack. Greg, you probably tell better than I can, but he just doesn't look like he's moving well.
He's moving slow, that's for sure.
Yeah, good job by the Cavalier defense that time.
Again, he'll have Overton to his right. They're looking inside, waiting for it. And here comes the pressure. Thrown across the middle, caught. So good job of getting the ball down the field. They get it to the 35, short of the first down.
That's been their most effective pass. Big, tall receiver there, number 1. I believe that's Deshaun Nails. Big, tall, drink of water. Deshaun's probably 6'4", 6'5". He might weigh 150. But good
legs
coverage.
Look like stilts.
Right. Boone Lindsay with good coverage there. Just a great throw by their quarterback, and he looked pretty good on that one. So brings up a 3rd down and 2. So big play coming up for the Cavalier defense with 3:12 to go till halftime.
21-7. Cavaliers leading, but right now the Battle Creek Warriors are driving inside the 35. Cavaliers showing blitz. They're going to hand the ball off to Overton. Overton going to get across the 30, so he'll get the first down.
Right, going to be just inside the 30. Good job that time. Cavaliers held that to a short game, but unfortunately only needed about 2. Good running by number 2, Nick Overton, and Tattnall gets a first down. And the ball's going to be marked at the 30-yard line. Again, 2:57 to go till halftime. You score Callaway 21, Tattnall 7.
Keep texting and sending us all the scores from around the area. We'll get those out on the radio and give you the credit. My sister Lisa over at the LaGrange games has been giving me the last couple. Here we go. Purcell going to take the shotgun snap, was waiting for it. Throws across the middle, and it's going to bounce around. Didn't really have a chance to pick that one off because he just throws a laser across the middle.
Good defense that time by the Cavaliers. Cortez Leonard from his safety position. Ball was well thrown, but the receiver took his eye off it a little bit looking for Cortez. Number 3 there had an opportunity to make a play, just couldn't hold on to it.
Greg looks like he's entertaining the crowd down there.
Oh, Lord. Having fun up in the stands with Miss Parks. Tez's mama.
Let them singing again?
They're having fun.
They got 2 backs to the left and right of Purcell. He's going to fake it, and they're going to swing it out. He's wide open out in the flats.
Good open field tackle that time by the Cavaliers. Ball comes loose. Official's going to say it's down. Number 2, Boom Lindsay with a great job out there with an open field tackle. He was one-on-one with the running back, and he made a great stop out there to hold that play to about a 2-yard gain.
And a nice second hand by Leonard came in and just absolutely pounded him.
He's all over the place tonight, isn't he, Greg? He's had a good first half. Number 10, Cortez Leonard.
He's all fired up.
If you can't get fired up for a playoff game, what can you get fired up for? Purcell takes it. Looking downfield. Throws it again across the middle.
Oh.
Gives for pass interference right there.
Wow, I don't know about that call. That looked like pretty good defense by the Cavaliers. They're going to get an interference penalty, but again, he went right through the receiver and made a play, and they're going to call the Cavaliers for a hole there. And again, I'm not so sure about that, Jack.
No.
Well, I'm going to throw my red flag out here, and will they honor that?
Probably from you, they will.
From
Was it printed by Mud Creek?
Yeah, it sure was. A lot of these Cavalier flags are printed by Mud Creek. Absolutely. Got Go Cavs all over them.
All right, so they get the ball inside the 20.
And that's going to give them a first down.
About the 16?
Right, yeah, first down and 10 just inside the 16.
So they move the ball down with penalties. There's any way you can do it at this point. Again, he's got a lot of time throws, and the receiver's just in a bad position right that time.
The Cavalier defensive backs are all over these wide receivers. They are in their pockets right now, and there's really nowhere to throw that football. And again, it's probably good that wasn't on target because if he'd have caught it, he wouldn't have went far. Clock would have continued to run. It looks like Callaway's got 3 timeouts left, and Tattnall has 1. So big series here for the Cavaliers with 1:53 to go to halftime.
Well, we've seen one goal line stand already as they have the ball again down near the 15-yard line. Purcell looking at second down. Got some pressure. Here they come. He steps away from the pressure, throws in the air, and it's going to be tipped and missed in the end zone.
Wow. Probably an opportunity there for number 1 Nails to make a play there. He had a big height advantage on Boom Lindsay, and Cavaliers got a break there. That ball should have been caught.
Well, and Tony, Jack, what about the quarterback? He jumps up 4 feet in the air and slings it on the money.
Yes, he did.
And number 1 has got to be 6'4".
Yeah.
And you're right. That in all, you like to see good competitive football, and not that. We certainly want the Cavaliers to come away victorious, but man, you should have caught that.
Good individual effort by that quarterback that time, and again, his receiver didn't make a play for him, but good job for the Cavaliers. 3rd down and 10.
Purcell never count him out. He's going to back up, looking to pass, looking, going to step up, got the pressure, going down, sacked.
Coach Hubbard has done a great job with his blitzes tonight. That's number 5, Petey Leverett, who came from his outside linebacker on a little twist, and Coach Hubbard has really dialed up some good blitzes tonight, put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, so that's going to bring up 4th down and about 20 for Tattnall, and number 1's back in the game. So, Greg, if I'm a DB, I'm looking for number 1 on a fade or some kind of go route to see if he can make a play for us with about 1:16 to go before halftime.
Not a whole lot of difference in a touchdown and a first down.
Well, I was going to say, you got to get inside the 7 to about the 6.
You got the matchup you want with Terry Godwin out here on number 1, so let's see what they do here.
They're going trips to the right side.
Callaway's called a timeout.
They sure do. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 1:03 left to go in the first half of play. 21-7 is your score. Callaway leading. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football with a 30-second break back to the station on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature is just seconds from Highland Marina. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has hardwood flooring, a spacious master, and the property joins the core property, and it's only $189,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Greg.
Got a little score update down in Harris County, 17-7. My sources from a teacher down there tells me that they've been on a mission ever since the gangs threatened to shoot up the school and the game. And I thought, what? So she said, yeah, I think it was a Callaway game. I think it was the 4th game of the season when Callaway beat them to let them go 0-4. And they've won 6 straight since then.
Yes, they have.
So they're up 17-7 right about halftime.
All right. So 4th down a whole bunch. They're going for the corner. We got a man back there who's going to knock it down. Great defensive play.
What a great job by the Cavalier secondary. Tried to do a little pick and roll with wide receiver Nails. Ran a little short hitch route and tried to get number 2, McCormick, deep in the end zone. But number 8, Kel Kyles, fantastic job of playing zone defense. Knocked the ball down. So a big stop there for the defense, Jack. It's 56 seconds to go to halftime. Cavaliers can get out of here with a 21-7 lead. They get the ball to start the second half, I believe.
They sure do. So more than likely to see just a couple of run plays protecting the ball.
Make sure we get to snap. That's the main thing.
Goodness gracious. Of course, it is getting a little cooler. Coolest ball game they've had all season.
Got to concentrate, though, Jack. Got to focus. Got to do your job.
Back to the eye with Rosser and Culpepper in the backfield. Parks takes it. Roll out, hands the ball off to his tailback.
Wow.
He's going to hit the road running across the 35. Now he's at midfield. Gets all the way down to the 50-yard line. Hey, we're not sitting back.
What a run by Eddie Culpepper. And again, that big offensive line just blowing people off the ball. Now the Cavaliers out to the 50-yard line with about 2 timeouts left. So let's see what Coach Napier comes up here with.
Hey, and that was about a 30-yard pickup now. So, and nothing fancy about it, just right up the middle behind that big offensive line.
Here they go. We're going to run the option this time. Park's going to cut up in the middle of the field. Still on his feet. He's got some room to run. Gets around to this blocker. Going to go out of bounds at the 30.
And the clock ran about a second or two after he went out of bounds. But give credit for Parks to thinking, hey, good heads up. He turns it out of bounds to stop that clock.
Good job and save that. The Cavaliers, according to the scoreboard, Greg, Jack, have 2 timeouts left. So plenty of time to get some points here before halftime.
As the smell of hamburgers starts to make their way up into the booth.
That's all I need. I lose all focus and concentration when I smell food.
Maybe just to warm our hands, we've got one. Parks back under center. Clock is stopped at 34 seconds. Takes a snap. Rolls. Going to look to pass. His first pass of the ball game. Throw to the corner. He's got a man. It jumps up. Godwin catches the end zone. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
The playmaker, Terry Godwin, number 4. What a throw by number 1, Tez Parks. And the playmaker goes up and just gets the football. Would not be denied. And the Cavaliers strike quick right before the half. And with 26 seconds to go, Callaway 27, Tattnall 7 with the extra point coming.
Hey, guys, I'm telling you, I'm standing right down at the angle behind Tez. He does a little soft fake. He kind of naked boots it, covers it up, drops up about 5 feet, and turns around and just slings it south. Man, what a great play.
What a great individual play that time. Great throw by Tez Parks. Good job on the offensive line, giving him time to throw. And, of course, Terry Godwin, when he gets his hands on it, makes a play. And still with 26 seconds to go to halftime, Callaway 28, Tattnall 7.
Let's back up and kind of let you understand that drive right there. We get the ball with really less than a minute. And, in fact, we talked about maybe this is going to make a couple running plays. Let's protect the ball. Let's go in, 21-7.
Right.
No. That's not exactly all what the coaches want to draw up. We get Eddie Culpepper across the 50.
And that's the key to the drive, Jack, the first play.
First play, Eddie across the 50. We got Tez brings it down, goes out of bounds very smartly at the 30, and then throws a gorgeous route into the end zone.
What a throw and a catch. I tell you, good job by the coaches. Let's give them credit, too. Once they were able to get good field position around the 50, they were on the option to get out inside of the 20, 25. And then, as you said, a great throw and catch by Tez Parks and Terry Godwin to put Callaway up 28-7.
And we usually say time of possession will win you a ball game. Not tonight for the Callaway Cavaliers.
Not tonight, no.
They have executed very well.
Before we get warm and fuzzy, as I like to say, we still got a second half to play.
That's true.
Tattnall has an excellent offense.
The 28-7 feels awful good. There's the kick to kick the ball off to the 20. They're going to run it upfield. And it's going to be Overton who's going to go out of bounds at the 30. He's still got 21 seconds left to go.
Good job that time by the Cavaliers on coverage. Again, Cortez Leonard downfield, runs Overton out of bounds, and they're going to mark the ball just inside the 30 at about the Tattnall 29-yard line. So the Cavaliers, again, they got to play defense for 21 seconds because we all know that Tattnall is a quick strike offense, can score any time. So Cavaliers going to have a big defensive series here for the Cavaliers.
They might go vertical right now. Actually, they line up in the wishbone, though.
Jack, I just can't help but believe that's to save that quarterback for some more hits.
Yep.
He's just not.
Overton goes in the line and not a whole lot. That'll be it right there.
They're not going to make a living going up the middle against Cavaliers. They haven't been able to do it all night. So, again, it'll be interesting to see what Tattnall comes out with in the second half.
That'll be in 7-6-5. We'll see if Greg has a chance to catch up with Coach Wiggins going into halftime. So we'll keep it here for just a second. So 28-7. At the end of the first half of play. Callaway Cavaliers leading this one. And Coach Wiggins walks out to congratulate that defense who's done a tremendous job because they've been on the field most of this ball game.
Well, and again, after that first drive, Jack, Tattnall came out, was able to move the ball pretty well the first half of the first quarter. But since that time, Coach Hubbard has dialed up some of his exotic blitzes, and they've really put pressure on the quarterback. As we said early in the game, you can't throw it laying down. And that's been the key, I think, to the first half, is the pressure the Cavaliers have been able to put on the quarterback for Tattnall.
Well, you're watching the linebackers just very creative, outside in, inside out, kind of just rubbing off the side of that tackle in front of them. Just a tremendous job. It's Greg's wandering around down there, going to see if he can catch up with Coach real quick. He's using that kind of outside-in method. Let's see if he can catch him.
He's going to wait till it looks like Coach is going
We'll
to
get
wait
it after the break.
Right.
All right, that'll be great. We'll do it when we come back. Let's go ahead and take our first break of halftime. We've got lots to talk about this first half of play. 28-7, Callaway Cavaliers leading this one. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
State of denial is a drag and a trial. When I bought my cheap insurance, should have known this day would come. Now I've had an accident and I'm feeling quite alone. Called them at least 20 times, but they won't pick up the phone. Without personal service, my policy's kind of worthless. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Don't deny yourself a call to State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
Hello, I'm James Woodruff, and I'm running for Sheriff of Troup County. I'm committed to keeping the 3rd grade junior deputy program and the 5th grade champs program in our local schools. We have to reach our youth with the message that drugs and alcohol are a dead end. This will create a positive relationship between us, you the parents, and your children. To learn more about me and our campaign, please take time to view our Facebook page at Elect James Woodruff Sheriff. This is James Woodruff, and I ask for your vote on December the 4th.
Paid political announcement by James Woodruff. Attention all Corley Drugs customers.
back. We got lots more talking about. Might even listen to a little bit of the Callaway Cavalier Band live here at Callaway Stadium. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hello, I'm James Woodruff, and I'm running for sheriff of Troup County in the upcoming election. As your sheriff, I intend to continue the ongoing fight against illegal drugs and DUIs, which have had devastating effects on many families in our county. I am committed to making Troup County a safer place to live, work, and raise our families. To learn more about me and our campaign, please take time to view our Facebook page at Elect James Woodruff Sheriff. This is James Woodruff, and I ask for your vote on December the 4th.
Paid political announcement by James Woodruff. If you had the right employees at your business, could you make more money? Yes, you could, because without the right employees, you spend too much time trying to fix problems than making productivity go up. So what should a business do to get the right people to make your bottom line improve? Call the professionals that will listen to you and then bring you the workforce you've been waiting for. Malone Staffing Solutions can find the right people for you, so call or go online for a better workforce today at malonesolutions.com or drop by on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and 405 West 8th Street in West Point. Malone Staffing, equal opportunity employer. Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature listing is a secluded 2-acre lot on Deer Point Road in LaGrange. Well-maintained home adjoining core property and a wired workshop for only $89,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. On the field is the Callaway Cavalier band doing a good job. And there's not as many of them as the other band, but they do have a tuba.
Still got a great sound, too. They sure do. Those kids do a great job, and they've done it all year for the Cavaliers.
In fact, we're going to let you take a few moments and listen to them as they're playing down there on the 50-yard line. Callaway Cavalier football right here on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG, and you're hearing the Callaway Cavalier band doing a great job down there on the field. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got lots more football as we're at halftime. 28-7 is your score here on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Attention all Corley Drugs customers. Since Corley Drugs has closed, Perry Prather of Holmes Pharmacy has a special message for you.
If you find yourself without a place to fill your prescription, I would like to invite you to let us here at Holmes Pharmacy take care of your family. During this transition of Corley Drugs closings, come see us. We can provide the same level of comfort and care that you have always received and expected from Corley Drugs. To find out more, come see us at Holmes Pharmacy, 136 Commerce Avenue, LaGrange.
Are you looking for a new job? Then you need the right help to find a job that's right for you. You need Malone Staffing. Yes, they are the professionals that will listen to you and then find the job that is just right. So start the process today so tomorrow you're enjoying what you're doing in your new career. Malone Staffing specializes in production, warehouse, clerical, assembly, call center, management, and professional staffing. Apply online at malonesolutions.com or drop by on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and 405 West 8th Street in West Point. Malone Staffing, an equal opportunity employer. Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature is just seconds from Highland Marina. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has hardwood flooring, a spacious master, and the property joins the core property, and it's only $189,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
Hurry into Kia of LaGrange right now for Turkey with a Test Drive. Now featuring the stylish 2013 Kia Sportage. A solid built but unbelievably bargain priced SUV starting only $18,900. The Sportage stands out from the crowd with its lower starting price and better highway MPGs than the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Toyota RAV4. Plus, the Sportage has almost twice the warranty of those brands, carrying Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. KiaofLaGrange.com helps support your local economy.
Turkeys while supplies last.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's me and Greg and Tony all talking about all the different playoff implications all around the state of Georgia. And Greg, I tell you what, you've been scouting all kinds of folks. You got some scores here. Heard County leading 35-7. They got LaGrange leading 35-15. Those are with the half. Harris County, I think 17-7 with their ball game. So a lot of local folks to win some ball games.
Well, you know, it's this is a time of the year we talked about, man. You just want to go to ghsa.net and look at the playoff brackets, or you can either go to ga.prepcountry.com. Either one have really, really good stuff. And of course, we subscribe, you and I think Tony and several others subscribe to a daily email from Chip Holcomb and Skip Holcomb and I think Say from Atlanta Constitution, Atlanta Journal. You can tell them, show my age and say Atlanta Constitution, the AJC. They give some great updates every day and during the football season and will continue throughout the playoffs. And then, of course, you got Tommy Palmer Sports that gives Friday night scores all over the states. Just go to his website and take a look at it. But, man, this is the time of the year. You enjoy football season, and if you like us, you get into it, and you see all the different athletes, and you see the plays that could have been, the games that you should have won, but like you said, Tony, there'll be some tomorrow night will wake up and say, man, I don't know how we lost that game.
That's right. How'd that happen?
And there'll be some number 4s, I promise you. Seems like every year there's a number 4 that'll upset a 1 seed. And there's some, like we know that LaGrange is going north. There's some guys that, live south of Atlanta that believe that there ain't nothing like South Georgia football. If you go north of Atlanta, these guys don't know what football is. And, they up in Gainesville. And we all know that you'd be keeping up with LaGrange this year. They got a weak defense, but they can put some points on the board. Right now it's 35-15 at halftime. So anybody's listening saying, really? Yeah, it's really, and so, they'll wind up getting by the first round. And, we look at their bracket. If you study football, they probably got one of the best draws in Quad A as far as their bracket. They go in 3rd seed, and it's a pretty good bracket on that side. It doesn't include Griffin. It doesn't include, Sandy Creek's on the other side. Carrollton's below them. So, here, Callaway's got this game right now. It really looks good and well in hand, 28-7 at halftime, and we really don't know where Washington. We know where they're playing. We just don't know anybody down there to give us a score update, so we can assume that Washington County is going to win their ball game. But you know what you do when you assume. But if that's the case, Washington County will be coming here next week, and we've all three made that trip to Sandersville, so we know there is no easy way.
Graveyard in the end zone.
They do have a graveyard in the end zone. We need to do that for them, don't we?
That's
right.
Yeah,
we need to do that for them. But Butch Bunn was telling me tonight, Tony, day he came by the office to get an Alabama decal, and he says, you tell old Tony, said, I was over there last week, and I'm texting A&M folks, says, I say roll tide, and they'd say, dig 'em. He said, I said, what does dig 'em mean? He said, I don't know. He must have dig a grave because they put us in it last week. I don't know.
All hail Johnny Football. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that boy can play some ball now.
Yes, he can.
And just a freshman, too. But anyway, man, we're talking Callaway football. We got a minute left until the start of the second half. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back as these guys finish their pregame halftime meal. You're listening to Eagle Sports Callaway football. We'll be right back.
State of denial is a drag and a trial. When I bought my cheap insurance, should have known this day would come. Now I've had an accident and I'm feeling quite alone. Called them at least 20 times, but they won't pick up the phone. Without personal service, my policy's kind of worthless. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Don't deny yourself a call to State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
CB&T. With us, you're closer to what's important to you. Closer to home with 3 branches in LaGrange. Closer to your money with mobile and internet banking and 6 local ATMs. Plus, you can use any Synovus or Publix Presto ATM in the Southeast. Closer to people who care about you. Local people who make local decisions. We're CB&T. How can we serve you today? CB&T is a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Some restrictions apply to mobile banking.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
I got to tell you, we got the best producers in the world. Coleman Vice putting things here at the Josh, and then, of course, Britt Thompson back to the station as they're going to kick the ball off. We're going to take it at the 25, make our way upfield to the 30, and we'll stop there, and that's where the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10.
Terry Godwin fielded that ball on that short kick and bobbled it a little bit, but was able to hold on. Going to set the Cavaliers up at their own 29-yard line to begin their first drive of the second half.
Terry Godwin on the return.
28-7.
Tackle made by number 31, Pat Montgomery. Bring up first down for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers looking there in the huddle. See what they come out with.
Important 5 minutes for the Cavaliers, Jack. They need to keep their intensity, need to keep the momentum going. Don't let their foot off the throttle or the throat of Tattnall. Go ahead and let's go ahead and score some points here and really put this game, put the pressure on Tattnall.
Hold on to the ball. Pete Leverett split wide to this near side. Rosser going to take the ball on that quick trap. He's got big yardage across the 40 to the 50.
My goodness,
40.
Jack.
He might go 30. 20,
wow.
10, 5, first play of the second half. Devin Rosser goes all the way to the end zone.
Wow, Jack, 81 yards with I don't see any flags. Got a Tattnall player down back here at the 30, but my goodness, Devon Rosser from his fullback position really turned on those Jets and went about 65, about almost 71 yards. On, again, their bread and butter, the inside trap. And once he got to secondary, Jack, there was no one there to catch him. And he simply outran the secondary, put the Cavaliers up by 34-7 with 7 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Would you define that as keeping your foot on the throat of the
wow. That's how you want to start the second half there, Jack.
I tell you guys, he got from the 29-yard line over on their 40, and he turned it back out toward the hash marks and just outrun it. He was not going to be denied. And it's amazing when you got guys chasing you, how fast you can be.
And you know, Jack, when we come back after the break, we'll talk a little bit more about Devon, but with 11:43 to go in the third quarter, Callaway 35, Tattnall 7.
This is Callaway Cavalier football, 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory's Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory's Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
35-7, only 11:43, 17 minutes off, and we're going to kick the ball off to him again. Fair catch called for quickly. Actually, no, he didn't call for the fair catch. Hit him.
The guy in front of him called for the fair catch and ran off and left him. I believe if I was number 2, Nick McCormick, I'd have a talk with my guy up front. Number 14 there for Tattnall threw his hand in for the fair catch and then turned his friend Nick Overton loose, but with no protection. So luckily officials blew it dead. So Tattnall's going to start first down on their own 23-yard line.
Well, word on the sidelines from Tattnall County. I just come from over there. He was mad at him for stealing his girlfriend.
Well, we have a new quarterback in too. I don't know if you guys noticed it. We talked about Purcell being hurt. Number 7 there, at quarterback Ryan Renfro.
And Renfro's going to hand the ball off quickly to Overton. Overton's going to get upended in the backfield.
Number 15, Keyshawn Freeman from his linebacker position. You know, a couple weeks ago, the Cavaliers moved Keyshawn Freeman from a defensive end to a linebacker, and he's had two big weeks for him so far, Jack.
Good decision.
And again, with Purcell being out of the game, he looked a little nicked up in the first half. So obviously he can't go here in the second half, and a big task for Tattnall here against this Cavalier defense.
Man, you want to see a good ball game, but that does not bode well. We're kind of pulling on that string and unraveling everything for Tattnall right now. They're going to try to hand the ball off to Overton. Overton's going to get upfield, get some good blocking ahead of him. He's hard made to bring down, go get short of the first down as he had to get to 30. Actually, he might get the first down. He does.
He got across for the first down. Again, number 18, Deion Bray with his only missed tackle of the night. He ran right by him in the backfield, and Overton made a good run to pick up a first down and get Tattnall out of the shadow of their own end zone. And he's also limping a little bit, Greg, from our position. He's having a little trouble getting back. He's limping noticeably as he goes out to the left side in the slot.
Right, but good read by the quarterback. He held that ball in the fullback's tummy for as long as he could, and then let him have it. And nice read.
They're going to hand the ball off again, going off the left side. This time to number 3, Nate Smith.
Good job that time by the Cavaliers on the other side. Number 6 over there, Eddie Culpepper, doing a good job from his outside linebacker spot. Held that play to about a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down in about 7.
They'll bring up a second down.
They'll bring in a few men, roll a few guys off.
Again, the Cavaliers trying to keep everyone fresh. They run in a lot of different offensive and defensive linemen.
Got some younger guys, too. Here comes the Tattnall County. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass, looking, throw across, and complete right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to get some upfield motion, going to go out of bounds just short of the first down.
Good throw out there by the quarterback, number 7, Ryan Renfro, as he hit McCormick on a little hitch route out there. It looks like it's going to be real close to the first down. Going to be a little bit short. Going to bring up second down in about 1. Good throw that time by the quarterback. Showed a strong arm and made that throw out to his left side there and picked up a nice gain on second down. Actually going to be 3rd and 1, Jack.
Actually kind of happy with this Tattnall County team not giving up. Be very easy to do with 35-7.
They're going to continue to fight, continue to play.
So it's a playoff ball game. Going to take the snap. Quarterback going to hand the ball off to his tailback. Overton's going to go find a nice hole. Get a first down all the way down across the 50 near the 47-yard line.
A lot of these offensive linemen slow to get off the ground, and it'll play a psychological game on you when you're down 35-7 and it's cold and you're thinking I got a long ride home, and it'll get in your head quick, Tony.
You're exactly right, Jay. But again, we talk all the time about life lessons learned in football, and this is one of them. You got to keep playing, got to keep competing, because you never know what might happen.
That weird bouncing ball can do all kinds of things in a ball game. The quarterback going to have some pressure in his face. Throw across the middle, complete, nice pass.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback, and a nice catch also by number 15, Ethan Alexander. He took a big hit, and he's limping, easing off the field a little bit. So Cavaliers dishing out some punishment, but again, a nice drive so far for Tattnall in their first drive of the second half.
The second string quarterback is kind of
big
Renfro.
arm.
He's really settled down and doing good. Cavaliers walking up about 7 men. Leonard going to get across the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I think they might call us for offside.
Might give Cavaliers offside. I'm not sure.
Well, I tell you.
Boy, I thought Cortez timed that just right. He's gonna. That's our same buddy on the other side. It's he's been a little flag happy against the Cavaliers tonight, so we'll see. Again, that's going to be 5 yards, but
it'll be a first down for him.
No, I was looking. He kind of favored that guy from Columbus, but it's not the one guy.
Is that right? Was he offsides, Greg, or could you tell him where
he was? Yeah, he was.
He was? Okay, well, I won't say anything about him then.
No, Greg and I know about officials that make bad calls, don't we, Greg?
Can't say.
First and 10 for Tattnall, Jack.
Again, we're walking a bunch of guys up. A little pressure, going to throw across the middle, and incomplete.
That ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, I believe, that time. Number 9, Jalen Allen, got his hand on that throw. Again, they were trying to run that little slant across the field to wide receiver Nails, that big 6'4", 110-pound wide receiver there. So, again, it was deflected at the line of scrimmage. So,
in fact, Terry Godwin gave him a little pop at the end of that play, and he just went right down the ground.
Cavaliers have played very physical tonight, Jack, on the defensive side of the ball. They really dealt out some hits, and it started to take its toll on Tattnall here in the third quarter.
Yep. Renfro, the quarterback, will have a man to his right. That's Overton. Takes the snap. Hand the ball off to Overton. He's going to go around that left side. Want to string him out. He's going to go out of bounds. A big hit right at the line.
By number 8. You're exactly right. That's Kel Kyles over there from his defensive back position. Big hit. Knocked running back Overton out of bounds. They're going to mark him out about the 20, looks like about the 29-yard line. Jack going to set up about a 3rd down and 7.
One thing that you and me and Greg are going to have to do at the end of this ball game is come up with the Remax Results Player of the Game. And guys, we got a lot of guys that we can look at for this one.
Boy, you got a lot of candidates so far today.
Appreciate that, Rob and Joel Upchurch, for sponsoring that award for us. Twins to the near side. Double backfield with the quarterback Renfro. Renfro has a low snap, and I think that's going to be all sides against the Battle Creek Warriors.
Well, he got us again. Greg, I thought...
I may change my mind.
Wow.
Well, actually, I'm wrong. Going to go against the Cavaliers.
It looks like number 10, Cortez Leonard, must be getting in that neutral zone there. I'm not sure.
But you got to figure that guy's on the Callaway, on the Tattnall sidelines. I'm sure he's getting an earful from their coaches, too.
Actually, they're going to discuss it. They may say offsetting penalties and try it again. No, they're going to mark it off against the Cavaliers. Dead ball.
Not exactly sure what they're seeing over there, but again, 5 yards there for Tattnall, and it's going to bring up instead of 3rd and 7, going to be about 3rd and 2.
So they break the huddle. The quarterback Renfro goes from the shotgun set, takes the snap, going to hand the ball off to his tailback Overton, who's going to pick up a 1st down and more all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Good tough run that time by number 2 Overton as he went to his left and saw an opening, put his foot in the ground and cut straight up the field and kept those big legs moving and got the ball down inside near the 16-yard line for another 1st down for Tattnall. And again, an excellent drive here by Tattnall with the score Callaway 35 and Tattnall 7. But again, they're competing, trying hard, fighting hard, and still continuing to play.
Well, you know that corn's not going to be harvested while you're laying in bed.
Hey, boy. There's a snap. Again, this is going to hand it off to Nate Smith. The other tailback is going to get it inside the 15.
Good open field tackle that time by who? Number 10, Cortez Leonard. Cortez is rapidly approaching double figures in tackles, and he's really doing a good job from his free safety position tonight. Greg, been in on a lot of tackles. I know you can see it firsthand down there, but he's really played a heck of a ball game so far.
35-7, 7:47 left to go. Callaway Cavaliers leading this one. The quarterback Renfro. Again for the shotgun man, split wide left and right. Going to throw that slant, and it's going to be caught and actually intercepted. Intercepted. It's going to fall down.
Hit. Wow. Number one Nails went across the middle there and ran into number 10, Cortez Leonard.
Wow.
Not so sure he'll be tipping in there too many more times, but a big hit by Cortez Leonard that time.
Yes, sir. What'd you say number 1's name is?
Nails.
Leonard drove the nail in there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
That's a 10-penny nail. He's a tall nail.
Yes, he is. He's a tall drink of water, and he felt that one right there.
Yeah, I really, it was kind of helmet to helmet, and I really thought we might get a flag, but good hit, though.
There's a snap. Again, it's going to be Overton's going to try to find a same and nothing doing. He's going to lose yardage back to the 17.
Great job by the Cavalier offense that time. Everybody on the defense had a hand in that tackle, I believe, Jack. So, again, looking down there, you see number 18, Devon Smith getting off the pile, and that's going to bring up about, again, Deion Bray was there, number 18, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 11 here. And, of course, Tattnall will go for it here. They can get a 1st down. They're going to need to get the ball down just inside the 7-yard line.
Another big 4th down. The Cavaliers have already held them out of the end zone once as they've been in the red zone. Let's see if they can do it again.
Single coverage. Terry Godwin out here on Nails to the right side.
There's a snap, and that's exactly where the quarterback's looking. He's going to throw the fade. He'll try to get to Nails. He's going to overthrow his receiver. No flags, and it'll go over on down. So the Cavaliers, great job by that defense.
Great job by Terry Godwin, one-on-one out there on the outside. Nails was able to get a little bit behind it, but the throw had to be perfect, and they weren't able to pull it off. And a good defensive stand by the Cavaliers.
Again, they had a great time of possession, drive the ball all the way down, get inside the 10. A couple of good penalties go their way, but nothing doing. There's a little Prince being played by Philip Richardson down there in the booth.
Good defensive stand by the Cavaliers and keep the score. Callaway 35, Tattnall 7 with 6:47 to go here in the third quarter, Jack.
Appreciate you listening to us on 96.9 and 1240. Also, you join the video stream on Eagle1023.com. Park's going to hand the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper's going to roll, get across the 20, gain of about 5, 2nd and 5.
Good run that time by Cavaliers. They'll take a 5-yard gain on first down every time. Again, good tough running by Eddie Culpepper. Cavaliers going to lean on that big offensive line up front and try to grind out some yardage along with keeping that clock moving, because that clock is their best friend now with 6:24 to go in the third quarter.
You know it.
Jack, I want to say a shout out to my son Jake down in Jacksonville. I know he's listening to or watching us on the World Wide Web. I talked to him on the phone today. Looking forward to seeing him tomorrow. Looking forward to the holidays. We come home and spend a little time with us. So,
that'll be great.
Shout out to Jake.
My daughter's at LaGrange College, and I see her about as much as you see Jake.
There you go.
They're also
that quick trap again.
Yep. Go pick up the first down and more across the 30 to the 35.
Cavaliers have had really good success over the last 2.5 quarters with that big trap up the middle, and I think Dion tripped over his feet there that time. The 30-yard line tackled him that time. If not, he'd still be running. But, again, a good job up front by that offensive line. We can't say it enough. Josh Emery, Devin Smith, Moose DeLoach, Brandon Sutton. Those guys are doing a fantastic job up front tonight.
They are the unsung heroes of the football team. Buy some isotoner gloves. Here we go. There's a snap. Park's going to run the option. Going to pitch it. Great pitch to Godwin going around the right side. He gets to the 40. Gain of 7.
Good job that time by Tez. I believe
that's Culpepper. I'm sorry.
Eddie Culpepper over there. But you're exactly right. A good job of mixing it up that time. Cavaliers able to have had some success with that trap right up the middle, and it's opened it up a little bit on the outside for the option. And let's face it, when the Cavaliers get on the corner, there's nobody in white that can catch anybody out there.
We may have run more plays in this series than we've run the whole ball game.
Exactly right. And that clock continues to move, which is the main thing we want to see happening, Jack.
Greg, you're going kind of quiet on us down there.
I was just thinking about the players of the game. I was just thinking about that long run by Tez Parks on the option, and I was thinking about how he dished it off on the option and that long pass play and to almost end the first half of play. And, I was thinking about Rosser just busting right up the middle for 71 yards. And, just kind of thinking about all these nice plays these guys have had tonight.
I saw you had your pen down, writing on your hand. That's good.
Depending on the spot there, that Rosser was up in the middle of the field, so it looks like he's going to be marked awfully close to the first down.
About third, we'll call it a very short one.
Not going to measure it, so Cavaliers with an opportunity to pick up another first down and keep that clock moving.
35-7 is your score. Cavaliers were able to keep the Battle Creek Warriors out of the end zone as they drove the ball all the way inside the 15. Parks checks his line. Takes the snap, turns, going to hand the ball off to his tailback. He's going to pick up the first down and more near the 50. He's going to get to the 48-yard line. First down, Cavaliers.
Good job by Eddie Culpepper. Jack, about mid-season, Eddie Culpepper really came on as a tailback and Boom Lindsay's had a little problem with his back. But again, Eddie's been able to come in and play at that tailback along with his free safety, and he really runs the ball hard behind that big fullback, Devon Ross. And they've really been able to chew up some yardage, not only tonight, but really in the second half of the season.
Something he's done a good job, too. He had a little bit of a fumble bug a couple of times early in the season, too.
Dropped one tonight, as a matter of fact,
There's a snap, and they're going to go this time to Cortez Leonard, who's in at the fullback, and look at him go.
Not a bad
He's across the 40. He's at the 30, going to the corner, 20, 50, comes back at midfield. He's going to go all the way to the end zone, carrying 3 guys behind him.
What? Jack, all you can say sometimes is wow. He must have made 30 tackles tonight from his free safety, and that time they put him in at fullback, and he goes about 51 yards on an outstanding run. Showed excellent speed, excellent cutback ability, and boy, really juked a couple of people at the 10-yard line as he carries it in for another Cavalier touchdown. Makes the score 41-7. Callaway with 3:30 to go in the third quarter with the extra point attempt by Chase Freeman to follow.
I just made our, dadgum player of the week decision a little tougher, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Chase going to put it through.
Point's good.
42-7. And that's with 3:32 left to go in the third quarter play. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature listing is a secluded 2-acre lot on Deer Point Road in LaGrange. Well-maintained home adjoining core property and a wired workshop for only $89,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. 42-7 with 3:32 left to go in the third quarter play. Callaway Cavaliers doing a great job. Just so many different folks getting their hands on the ball and making things happen. Cortez Leonard with that touchdown a moment ago. And he has to be somebody we have to consider for the RE/MAX result player of the game. You just heard a commercial about Rob and Joel Upchurch. They go kick the ball off. They get it inside that 30. I tell you what, Chase places that ball so well in that little square right around the 30.
He's been right around that 30, just inside the 30 all night long. And you know, that's a great weapon. You know, when you have a dangerous return man, you'll give up maybe 8 or 9 yards field position just to keep him from getting his hands on the ball. And again, a good job by the special teams for the Cavaliers tonight also.
It's a high kick. Gives you guys time to get down there to get the coverage. You have to call the fair catch or let you go get hit in the mouth as they already have earlier this ball game. It's going to be Renfro back in at the quarterback. We haven't seen Purcell in the second half. To take the shotgun snap, and he's going to hand the ball to Overton, who's going to get hit hard and brought down after a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Again, the Battle Creek Warriors coming out in that spread offense, trying to run the ball up the middle of the field. And, through almost 3 quarters now, they've not had a lot of luck, not a lot of success running up inside. They've broken off a couple of big plays, but overall the Cavalier defense in the middle of the line has done an outstanding job tonight.
Scanning the sidelines, trying to catch a glimpse of number 9. I don't see him over there right now. Renfro going to look, throw across the middle, popped up in the air, caught! Intercepted by a big old lineman.
I believe that's number 51, Josh Emery. And again, Nails took a big hit again from Cortez Leonard.
Golly.
Wow, what a big hit.
Cortez has brought the hammer to the nail.
I believe Mr. Nails is going to ask his coach if he would please don't run that play again. If he does, Coach, you might want to run through there and try to catch it. But, boy, what a big hit. Again, Cavaliers tonight, very, very physical, Jeff.
That's okay, Bill. No, just
at least I call you Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Although your brother would be flattered if I called you Jeff with his brother.
I tell you what, Cortez Leonard, like you said, Tony, we don't have stats going on, but man, he's probably got 25. He's probably in on 25 tackles. He may have 10 or 12 solos.
Test to throw it, killed by Petey Leverett. Actually, a circus catch as he gets into the 20, first down.
A good throw and catch that time as the Cavaliers ran a little sprint pass, threw the ball out there, and a good juggling catch by Petey Leverett. Get the ball down inside right near the 20-yard line for another Cavalier first down.
What's also impressive is how much time Tez has to throw the ball. I mean, he's not under no duress, just kind of stands there looking downfield.
And he's really is that his second pass?
That's the second pass
tonight. So, again, really hadn't had to throw the ball tonight. The Cavaliers' ground game is
that QB rating's pretty high when you're 2 for 2.
Yes, sir.
Score update from Harris County. Harris County 24-14 over Northgate.
All right.
That score comes from my friend Greg Hicks on the sideline.
Yes, it does.
Wow,
it's going to be
Lindsay. Oh, my goodness.
Callaway's going to go into score on the right side.
And you can't coach that kind of quickness and those type of feet. I mean, again, you can see him running a little gingerly with his
he's
back
off, yep.
But, my goodness gracious, about a 21-yard run there as the Cavaliers go up by a score 48-7 with the extra point coming. But, boy, I tell you, he didn't look like he was hurt too bad then, but what quick feet he showed in the hole and really made several people miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, the wheels have come off for Tattnall County right now. There's a snap, hold, kick is up.
Hunter Milliman with the kick this time.
Hunter puts it through. It's going to be 49-7 with 2:18 in the third. This is the Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Students at LaGrange College travel to places like London, Tokyo, and the jungles of Costa Rica through our Study Away commitment. First-year freshmen are provided a voucher worth up to $2,500 for an off-campus travel experience their junior or senior year. Attend college close to home and still see the world at LaGrange College. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Folks, you need right now, get your calendars out, and you need to mark next week to be at Callaway Stadium as the Callaway Cavaliers will go into the second round of the playoffs, barring just a miracle for Tattnall County.
That ain't going to happen.
Because it's 49-7. But they need a crowd out here to support them.
Best $10 ticket in town, I guarantee you, Jack.
I mean, my goodness gracious. This has been, we were just talking about it at the break, Greg. It's one thing to watch a team that's going to put points on the board, but you're seeing a team right now that has at least, 4 or 5 guys have gotten into the end zone tonight. You got 3 different guys that have gotten interceptions, including a big old lineman. Just love to see Emery pick up that interception.
You mentioned the reason he had, because he's running to the football.
Yeah.
They're hustling to the football, and they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. They're getting some young kids into the game, so an opportunity to play in a state playoff game. So, it's, the Cavaliers playing with a lot of confidence, Jack, doing a great job, I think.
Tipped up in the air, could be caught again. Almost intercepted. In fact, they hit each other.
That was number 6, Eddie Culpepper, and number 15, Keyshawn Freeman going for the pick there.
They're looking at each other like, man, my ball. I was going to get that one.
It's games like this, it begins to get real fun. I mean, it got fun a while ago, but at 49-7, up 42 points, 6 touchdowns.
Does the clock run in the fourth quarter, Greg?
I'm not sure in the playoff games.
How that works in a playoff game.
Yeah.
I'm not
we'll
sure.
We'll find out in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. There's the snap. Quarterback going to hand the ball off quickly to his back in the backfield. We almost got him in the backfield. Had some good upfield motion. Got across to the 30. Going to pick up about 3, 2nd and 7. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Jack, we talked about the Cavaliers. Right now, they're, again, Coach Hubbard getting a lot of bodies in, a lot of fresh bodies, giving them an opportunity to play, trying to rest some people and getting a lot of, some valuable experience again. We've talked about this all year.
Talk about your experience. I mean, to get into a playoff football game.
You're exactly right. Exactly right.
Tattnall coming back to the line of scrimmage. They look at 3rd down and a long 7. Renfro going to throw quickly across the middle, and a little, what they call alligator arms there.
Well, again, that was a good throw by Renfro, number 12 there. Just couldn't make the play. Again, they must think Cortez is still in the ball game, but that was Torrey Bruton going across the middle. Again, he was open. The throw was there. They just didn't make the play. So that's going to bring up 4th down at about 8.
I just don't know that he fully extended his arms on that one.
Well, when you get those big hits from those safeties, you start peeking a little bit before you catch the ball. So
now, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it too.
No.
I'm not trying to put down on the man.
That's just common sense and human nature, So, but again, that type of physical football that the Cavaliers have played is really taking its toll on Tattnall right now.
Terry Gomes going to tap the ball. Got a flag down there. Terry's going to try to find a way to go back across the other side of the field. Just going to get danced around, still running, across the 40. Dodges another one, got holes, we got calls. There's flags all over the field.
Well, as much as he cut back and forth, you probably figure there's going to be some blocks in the back and those types of things. So we'll see what happened, but he's worth the price of admission there, isn't he?
Hey, I'll be honest with you. They're arguing that they threw a flag on Kel Kyles from coming off the sidelines, getting in the play, and the coaches are arguing like stay on because the referees want to count them. But the back judge here threw a flag immediately when he saw Kel Kyles come off the sidelines while the play was still in progress. And I think he's arguing that he pushed out of bounds and he came back and the referee just didn't see him.
Right.
That's kind of interesting to see what's happening here.
Yeah, that's one of the flags. Now you know, Greg, that I'm a big fan of officials, and you talk about a rock pile. Look at that rock pile on the 40-yard line right there. It just broke up.
And it looked like it may go Callaway's way.
No flag. Hey,
waving it off.
Good job by Coach Wiggins as he talked his way out of that one. He and Coach Hubbard did a good job there.
Did you see him screening the kids?
Yes.
Good job. All right, so the Callaway, they got the ball all the way down to the 40-yard line.
And you know, Jack, an official, again, we tease the officials a lot, but when an official will admit that he made a mistake, he gains a lot of respect, not only from the sideline, but from his fellow mates also. And that's a good job by that official.
And I don't mind seeing a huddle. I like to see guys get together.
The bottom line is to get it right. Yep. That's exactly right.
Well, they missed a lot of them last week.
Not in the Callaway game, but this time it's going to be number 16.
That's Dre Martin in at quarterback now. And again, a lot of new numbers in for the Cavaliers. There's no way we'll get them all, Jack.
No,
we've tried to get them. We don't have our roster in front of us tonight. But, again, basically what you're looking at is the future of the Callaway Cavaliers playing right now.
We'll kind of listen to Brandon Brooks and maybe call behind him as he gives some of these names to some of these kids. The voice of the Cavaliers here at the stadium, who's also been a voice on our broadcast as well. Appreciate him. And also Nate Shaw helping us out.
Right, got another injured player there for that's number 18. Their big lineman there, Tavon Butler.
Easy for you to say.
He limped off the field.
Toss sweep going around the right side for the Cavaliers. They'll get to the corner, pick up 5, 6, 7, almost 10 yards. Across the 30, and they'll stop the play as it goes out of bounds with 16 seconds left to go in the third. And I would imagine the coach is going to have to get together in the fourth, even in a playoff game. The guys, right, 49-7.
Right, Tyreek Frazier there on the tailback, number 36 on the run there. And we'll try to remember those names after, as you're right, we listen to Brandon Brooks, the voice of the Cavaliers, as he gives us those names. But 16 seconds to go now as a third down and 2 for the Cavaliers. The ball's marked on the 30-yard line.
Cavaliers break the huddle.
Jet Snelling's in at tailback, number 7.
That's a big fire plug in. We got some motion.
Looks like the Cavaliers might have moved a little bit there, number 85.
And he knows he did.
He knows he did, yeah.
It's like, man.
Yeah, when you do that right out in front of the official, you usually get called for that. So
nice flourish by the official. Kind of did a little circle twist with his flag as he threw it
back the Cavaliers up 5 yards and make it third down and 8 from the 35.
16 seconds again. 49-7 is your score. The Callaway Cavaliers leading this one. Y'all make sure to call and text us all the scores from around the area. Let us know so we get those out to folks listening to us. Here might be one right now. Toss sweep coming around this near side for the Cavaliers.
Jet Snelling.
Jet going to get across the 30.
Wow.
Man, look how fast. Loses the ball.
On the ground.
We get on it.
Cavaliers got it.
Yep, we get on it down at about the 24-yard line.
Jack, I wish I could think of the number there, number 45, big fullback coming out of the field with a punishing block downfield to spring that play. I don't have his number, but boy, that was getting high fives all up and down the sideline. But that's one of those they'll play back inside the film room Sunday, and he'll get a chance to see his number called plenty of time.
Well, another great thing is that you got a team that recognizes that.
Yes.
They're not just looking at the back. They look at the guys up front doing the work. Let's take a break. 49-7 going into the fourth quarter play. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Hurry into Kia of LaGrange right now for Turkey with a Test Drive. Now featuring the stylish 2013 Kia Sportage. A solid built but unbelievably bargain priced SUV starting only $18,900. The Sportage stands out in the crowd with its lower starting price and better highway MPGs than the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Toyota RAV4. Plus, the Sportage has almost twice the warranty of those brands, carrying Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. KiaofLaGrange.com helps support your local economy.
Turkeys while supplies last. If you had the right employees at your business, could you make more money? Yes, you could, because without the right employees, you spend too much time trying to fix problems than making productivity go up. So what should a business do to get the right people to make your bottom line improve? Call the professionals that will listen to you and then bring you the workforce you've been waiting for. Malone Staffing Solutions can find the right people for you. So call or go online for a better workforce today at malonesolutions.com or drop by on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and 405 West 8th Street in West Point. Malone Staffing, equal opportunity employer.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
What would be excellent in this fourth quarter play is to see these young Cavaliers put the ball in the end zone as they have the ball at the 24-yard line going in moving left to right on their radio dial.
What a confidence boost that would be.
They're going to run the option, and the quarterback's going to keep it, get to the 20-yard line, gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
And, Jack, you look down, Coach Wiggins and Coach Hub and Coach Napier and their staff is getting a lot of young kids into the game right now. But in return, the coaching staff at Tattnall has also done the same thing.
Yeah.
Looks like they pull their starters and getting some younger kids an opportunity to participate in a playoff game. And kudos to their coaching staff also.
So one thing you miss about the natural grass is you can tell who's new.
That's right.
When you got artificial turf, everybody's uniform looks clean.
Every uniform's clean.
I guess that does help with Trey Tucker down there.
They won't have as many uniforms to wash.
Try to toss sweep, and they're going to pick up the ball.
Yeah, that's
and lose some yardage back there, but good job of getting the ball and keeping it in possession.
The pitch was good. Tyreek just took his eye off the ball a little bit, tried to run before he got it, so that's going to set up a third and about somewhere around 15, 18 yards. Ball's going to be spotted all the way back to the Tattnall 37-yard line.
Waiting to see if they're going to be running the clock. Greg, yell at that official and see if he can tell you.
I will. I know he had a conversation with Coach Wiggins just a second ago. Hang on a second, I'll tell you.
All right. Greg going to whisper in his ear. Hope we don't get called for.
They are.
All right, they're running the clock. Greg, you are the action reporter on the field, man.
I'm going to tell you something.
I gave him a couple dollars for
that. That is
answer.
Investigative reporting right there. I'm telling you what's the truth.
Toss sweep going around the left side this time.
Jet Snellings.
Just going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and go down. Going to bring up 4th down.
Good job that time by the Tattnall defense to stay close to the ball. Awfully quick there. Their linebacker number 21. See if I got a number for him. A lot of these young guys, we won't have a name to go with a number, but again, they're out there giving effort, and a good job by the Tattnall defense. Going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and about 19 from the 38-yard line.
I figure the worst case, he would penalize us, 5 touchdowns or so. We'll be all right, though.
Right.
I don't know if they can take those away, dude. As we're going to run the ball, we don't try to kick it. Nice stiff arm as they're going to get the ball across the 30. So that's where we'll turn it over on downs with a good effort by that young Cavalier offense.
Good experience for those Cavaliers. The offense moved the ball well, just couldn't punch it in the end zone. And good job by the Tattnall defense to hold the Cavaliers out. And again, we do have confirmation that the clock is running, and we do see it still running with 9:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. Cavaliers have this one well in hand. Scores 49-7. And, Jack, again, the experience of playing in this playoff game for these young players, next time they play, the lights might shine a little brighter, and they may be in when the game is on the line, and they won't be quite as have that deer in the headlight look.
They'll know what it's like. We're going to pack in about 9 men in the box here as they're going to line up in the wishbone. They turn and hand the ball off to the tailback at a flag down the play. They're going to go out of bounds. Of course, that does not stop the clock, though. 49-7 is your score. Callaway has this well in hand.
The clock is stopped, and it looks like
it's not supposed to stop.
Yeah, it looks like, Jack, that
there's a flag on the play, the 24-yard line.
Okay, procedure call against.
I thought they were supposed to keep running it. I may be wrong.
There are a lot of the starters on offense. Gregor still in there for Tattnall. I see number two, Nick Overton, still in. Of course, backup quarterback is in due to the injury to Purcell. And so,
they'd like to put some points on the board.
Sure.
Blame them.
The offense is in there now. So let's see what this young Cavalier defense can do.
Again, we're going to bring about 6 men on the line of scrimmage, trying to stop the running game. There's a snap, loses the ball, and they're going to try to get a little upfield motion. They're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Clock continues to tick. 49-7 is your score. Just heard the buses crank down below us for Troup County. They get ready to take them back to the house.
Well, they want to make sure it's warm. It's a cold night here at Callaway Stadium, but that'll be
about 38 here.
That'll be a warm bus ride all the way back to the campus out at Callaway High School on the Whitfield Road here. So they won't. They'll have a good time and enjoy that ride.
I think up higher, it's about 2 degrees cooler up here.
Yeah. But we do have a lot of room up here.
That's true. And we both have a lot of insulation.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
They're going to hand the ball off again, going around the Overton. Going to reverse his field. Hey, good job by that young defense.
Good job by number 83 there for the Cavaliers. Young defensive end. Turned that play inside. And that's number 59, Tay Robinson. I see number 42, Brandon Body out on the field. So good job by the Cavalier defense.
3rd down and a long 6 right now. Clock continues to tick. And a little thing that I like, too, is hearing that band. The drums, everybody's still fired up, still trying to get the guys going.
And you watch the coaching staff. They're still coaching.
Yeah.
They're coaching these kids up.
It's not just fun time. Let's not just high-five each other. Let's keep it going.
It's learning time.
Yeah.
It's time to learn.
5-man front this time for the Cowboys. Losing the ball again. And they're going to get upfield. It's going to be 4th down. And, of course, they'll continue to run the ball. I don't see them punting the ball.
Well, looks like there comes a punting team on the field.
I'm wrong.
Well, you were just mistaken.
Fourth and 6.
You were not wrong. You were mistaken.
That's it. That's it. Well, I guess it's just you can't get to the place. You couldn't even get the snap. I guess
Well, they had two plays in a row where they couldn't get the snap, Jack. So
the punter is the quarterback, so not necessarily they're going to punt it now.
That's true. But they are going to punt it and almost blocked.
That's
taking it to 35.
I believe that's Tyreek Frazier, number 36, going to get the ball upfield. Good job.
And they're going to get all the way to the 45. Let's take a quick break. 30 seconds back to the station with 6:32 left to go in this ballgame. 49-7. This is the Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature is just seconds from Highland Marina. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has hardwood flooring, a spacious master, and the property joins the core property. And it's only $189,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back. 49-7 is your score here in the fourth quarter.
I like the bumper music. Another one bites the dust. You think Brett had that planned?
Yeah. Well, Brett's pretty sharp. He knows a lot about high school football. He may have had that one planned.
Especially about Heard County football, I'll tell you what. And we're going to line up in the neutral zone, I think.
Looks like we might have lined up offsides that time.
Normally you on the instep of the center.
I am not only getting a football game down here, but I'm also getting a concert by the alumni singers, the parent/alumni singers, and Miss Park, and it's just several folks up there in the stands singing, and I think they do that each and every week during the game, after the game, before the game. Just have a good time.
Well, you enjoy this time, Greg. You know as well as anyone, boy, it's exciting time. Parents are excited to see their kids be successful, and again, Coach Wiggins. We'll talk a little bit more about that after this play.
And Keller's going to lose some yardage back around. Looks like they're going to mark it about the 43.
Looks like they're going to give him forward progress all the way up to the 45. But we talked about the fans and the parents and everybody enjoying themselves. What a great opportunity, for everyone to come out and enjoy the success of the Callaway High School Cavaliers. And one point that we might want to make with this win tonight, Coach Wiggins will have his third 10-win season in 5 years.
That's tremendous.
And before he got here, there were no 10-win seasons at Callaway, which opened up in 1996. So another tribute to him and his staff.
Going to hand the ball to the tailback. He's going to try to get to the corner, going around the left side.
A lot of wheels there.
And he's going to cut back across the field.
Oh, it's got a lot of room, too,
It's got
Jack.
a whole lot of room in this open field.
Holy smoke, Jack.
I think it's just amazing him because he looked up. He's got lots of places.
Big block
20,
by Dre Martin
15,
out there.
10, going to go out of bounds at the 7.
And bodies flying everywhere. Big block by number 16, Dre Martin. And unfortunately for Tattnall, that young man is down around the 29-yard line.
Wow.
Hey, I just want y'all to know I helped the Callaway player up off the ground.
Oh, boy, Greg.
Trying to be a team player here.
Again, a lot of physicality tonight from the Cavaliers. We got our injured player down on the field.
They're checking that young man. Let's take a break. 49-7, 30 seconds back to the station. Let's take Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Mention LaGrange College and the word one pops up a lot. Like the student-faculty ratio is 11 to 1. That means plenty of one-on-one time with professors. Our students work for number 1 companies, earn Emmy and Grammy nominations, and they give back to their communities, which is wonderful. We are LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. One visit, and you'll see why. LaGrange.edu/journey.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Kelly has the ball inside the 10-yard line. And Martin's going to hand it off to his tailback, who's going to get across down inside the 5. Grady gets the 4.
He's about the 4.5, but they look like they're going to spot him at just outside the 5. I guess that's where his shoulder initially hits, and he slid. Hanley, just across the Chattahoochee over here, is winning now 15-14 against Beauregard, and that'll be on our sister station, Eagle 102.3.
I believe LaGrange High's up by a score of 38-22 in the third quarter up at Chestatee. But
good for them.
Tyreek Frazier's the tailback there for the Cavaliers, young tailback down inside the, right near the 5-yard line. So second and goal again for the Cavaliers.
Cortez Leonard stepped in at the, that's not Cortez, excuse me. As Martin going to get back up to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Third down and goal.
And as Britt is helping us out, Heard County has all but won their game 56-15 over Rayburn County. So kind of like here, 49-7 as you guys are listening in. As these scores are coming in, you guys hang on, and we'll give you the scores until we go off the air.
Actually, that sounds like they're trying to put one up on us now. We got to get this touchdown. That's it with Heard County.
You know, guys, I don't know if you noticed it today, but Greg, you talked about GeorgiaPrep.com. The spread in this game was actually 27 points.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
And off to the tailback. He's going to pop out and get hit pretty hard. Good job by the folks from Tattnall County. Brings up fourth down now.
And as we heard over the PA, Washington County drumming their opponent, and 68-0, I think.
They're actually playing Pike County over there, and then Washington County, of course, which looks like it might be our opponent next week, is the leading scoring team in the state in AAA. They're averaging about 42 points a game.
Well, and that'll be a huge test for the Cavaliers coming up next week here at Callaway Stadium. So second round, and it's going to be fun.
Well, it doesn't get any easier, does it, Greg?
Not at all.
Ooh. No, as a matter of fact, you get past this first round, you go from you narrow the field in half, and you're down to 32 teams all of a sudden. So you go from 64 to 32 in a heartbeat, and most of those 32 teams on any given night, most of them could be able to win the state championship.
And you know what? As we watch the injured Tattnall player get attended to, looks like hopefully he's going to be able to get up on his feet.
I think they'll bring him up now.
Yeah, good. He's limping a little bit. Hopefully that's nothing major. They're helping him off the field. But as you look ahead to next week, there's something about this Callaway Stadium and our kids playing on this turf, and they have a lot of confidence. And I'm sure they're going to welcome the challenge.
Well, also think about how big routine is. The chance that you sleep in your bed, you get up and you go to school, you do all your things, you have your pregame meal. Everything's just the way it should be, getting ready for your ball game.
Right. Fourth and goal, I believe, Jack.
Yep. 2:08 left to go. Callaway's going to try to catch up with Heard County. Here we go. Martin under center. Roll out. Hands the ball off to his full tailback. They got a flag on the play. I think they're going to hold us out, though.
Yeah, they stopped us from scoring. That flag came from the umpire, so we could be looking at a hold here. I'm not sure.
Let's see what we got. Looking for the official indication.
Hold against Cavaliers.
It's going to be declined, and so they'll have the ball there at the 4-yard line. We're down to a minute 53. Guys, you got to be thinking hard now about who our player of the game is, because we got let's just kind of break down the end when the ball game's over. Coach Greg will send Greg out in the middle of the field, try to catch Coach Wiggins, get his comments. We'll probably take a break right before that. After those comments, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Remix results player of the game, sponsored by Rob and Joel Upchurch. Of course, Joel still knitting his ankles as he's in a pretty difficult car wreck a few weeks ago.
Glad to hear he's doing well.
We
appreciate the sponsorships he does for not only Callaway, but the entire community.
Exactly. They're just great guys. Of course, I think he missed out on a big hunting trip with that ankle injury. I hate that for him. Back to the wishbone for Tattnall as they're going to hand the ball off and get some good yardage up the field. Wow, nice big hit by the young Cavalier.
Cavalier number 28 there has been the tailback, and the physicality continues as the clock winds down to about 1:07. So Cavaliers dishing out some punishment tonight, is not only on the scoreboard but physically.
Cedric Maynard is the guy making that last hit. Second down and 2. 52 seconds. 49-7 will probably be your final score. Their quarterback, a new quarterback, number 16, comes in. Takes the snap, almost loses it, hands the ball off.
Snap.
And he's going to try to get out of bounds That's Overton. Once again, the ball carrier. Who's hey, that's a ball player. That guy's a gamer right there.
And even after they run out of bounds, the clock continues to run. Of course, it is fourth quarter, and they always if they throw a flag, of course, it'll stop. But this game is over. Put one in the books.
I don't believe they'll be able to have time to run another play. We'll see. But Cavaliers, big win. First round of playoffs. It's with 10 seconds to go here.
7, 6, 5, 4. They'll get one more playoff, looks like they do, and hand the ball off. Going to go around the right side, be tackled. That's the end of the ball game. Callaway Cavaliers, one game in to the AAA playoffs, aiming towards a state championship. 49-7 is your final. The guys are going down the middle of the field to shake hands. We'll try to catch up with Coach Pete Wiggins in just a moment. We'll talk about the Remax player of the game. But right now, the Callaway Cavaliers again have won in the first round of the playoffs by a score of 49-7 here at Callaway Stadium against the Tattnall County Battle Creek Warriors. Listen to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Caring about people, building relationships, supporting our community. At CB&T, it's what we do, day after day, year after year. During our 71 years, we've worked hard to be the bank more people in Troup County trust with their money. So it's probably no surprise that we have 3 local branches and more ATMs to serve you than any other bank in the area. We're CB&T, familiar faces and a welcoming smile. CB&T is a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's southernorthopedics.com. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG. And tell you what, Tony, 3 touchdowns in the second half of play. As we
thank you.
So, great job to coaches from Tattnall County coming down from the booth up here. As the Callaway Cavaliers have won this ball game by a score of 49-7. The very first time we got the ball from scrimmage, we had Devon Rosser run a touchdown from the 30 all the way, a 70-yard touchdown, made it 35-7. Cortez Leonard had a 51-yard touchdown, made it 42-7. Then Josh Emery intercepted the ball. Yes, unlikely, but Josh Emery intercepted the ball. And Wilson Lindsay took it to the house, 49-7. So score. 3 of them. And, of course, the clock just ran in the fourth quarter. And just proud of these boys.
As you run down those stats, how many different people scored for Callaway? 5?
Let's see. We had Wilson Lindsay scored.
Yeah.
Cortez Leonard scored. Devon Rosser scored.
Tez Park scored.
Yep.
Terry Godwin scored.
Yep.
That's 5. So, again, Jack, we've talked all year.
Culpepper had a 2-point conversion.
Okay, offensively, the Cavaliers could put some points on the board. They came in averaging 34, and they put 49 on the board tonight. And this is against a playoff team. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, they were a 4 seed, but still, this is a playoff caliber team.
That averaged about 37 points.
That's right, and they hold them to 7.
Yeah.
So, an outstanding job by the Cavaliers on both sides of the ball. A lot of credit goes to the coaching staff, Coach Wiggins, Coach Napier, Coach Hubbard, and the rest of the staff, having those kids ready to play.
Yep.
They took them a little bit of time to get adjusted, to the speed and to Tattnall. But once they got through that the first half of the first quarter, it was all Callaway. And I guess the thing that sticks out in my mind is how physical Callaway was tonight.
Go get him, Greg.
They really punished Tattnall, in my opinion. I thought they did.
They're trying to find the key to the locker room over there.
Hey, Greg, are you
Where's Tiny when you need him?
Well, he's I think Coach Wiggins, man, head coach, athletic director, and head security official here.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, operations manager at Callaway Stadium tonight, trying to get.
And his lovely wife Amy down there giving him a big victory hug. It's always good to see Amy down there.
A teacher of the year.
Yes, she is. She certainly
was recognized at the board meeting the other night as a teacher of the year.
No doubt.
Coach is having to work on some things to get all that handled.
Coach, you got to get the locker room open, then he can come back and do his interviews. So getting hugs from his dad, Mike, down there. Always good to see Mike Wiggins down here. Mike listens to us on Saturday morning from over in Ranburne, Alabama. Mike cooks a little breakfast over there. We're trying to get him to invite us over there on Saturday morning after the season. So we're looking forward to that. But Mike Wiggins has been a big supporter of Coach Pete Wiggins ever since Pete's been in LaGrange and been at Callaway, and he doesn't miss many games. And I've had the opportunity to work with him and travel with Mike before, and he really enjoys watching his son coach and these Cavaliers compete.
Yeah, I always get tickled, Tony. I think about a couple years ago, I saw you ride with Coach, and I think that didn't the dog get a better seat than you did in the truck?
Well, yeah, Pete has a big dog named Jack, and Jack,
a good name for a big old dog.
Jack doesn't need a seat, so Pete took it out.
But you need to tell him his last name. No, we won't go there.
Yeah, well.
So you know what? While we're waiting on Coach trying to get the security measures and locker rooms unlocked and all that stuff, player of the game. I'll be honest with you. I may be jumping the gun here, but I'm looking at Cortez Leonard and I'm thinking defense and I'm thinking all these tackles and setting the tone of the game early and then having an opportunity to come in and really one of very few plays he plays on offense. He hits it, smacks it right up between the guard and the center on the right side, cuts it back to the hash marks, and see you later. And he actually has a carry about 6 guys from about 5 yards on in. So I'm going to raise my hand for number 10.
And I can't disagree with that either. But another player was Tez Parks. Tez Parks had a great night. He scored on a long run, had a long touchdown pass.
That's
did
right.
a great job on the offense. But, Greg, I can't argue with your logic. Cortez was on both sides of the ball, did a lot of things offensively and defensively, and I guess if I had to cast my vote, I'd have to go with Cortez.
All right, well, I'm going to just completely mess up the mix because I got to think about Devon Rosser. Devon's got 2 touchdowns on the night,
right,
from a fullback position.
No doubt.
Broke open some great blocks to free up some other guys to give them a chance to get the ball down the field.
And the truth be known, we could give it to one of 10 players on the Callaway offensive and defensive line. But for me, I guess from what he was able to do on both sides of the ball, Cortez Leonard would be my pick.
All right, well, we're going to fight it out over the break. When we come back, we'll have.
No, we won't fight. There'll be no fighting. No.
We'll discuss this.
There you go.
In the break, when we come back, we'll give you the Remix results, player of the game, and we'll close things out from Callaway Stadium. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on 96.9 to 1240 WLAG.
Students at LaGrange College travel to places like London, Tokyo, and the jungles of Costa Rica through our study away commitment. First-year freshmen are provided a voucher worth up to $2,500 for an off-campus travel experience their junior or senior year. Attend college close to home and still see the world at LaGrange College. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Are you looking for a new job? Then you need the right help to find a job that's right for you. You need Malone Staffing. Yes, they are the professionals that will listen to you and then find the job that is just right. So start the process today so tomorrow you're enjoying what you're doing in your new career. Malone Staffing specializes in production, warehouse, clerical, assembly, call center, management, and professional staffing. Apply online at malonesolutions.com or drop by on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and 405 West 8th Street in West Point. Malone Staffing, an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
A towing company. 706-882-8399. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Jack Woman, Tony Walls, Greg Hicks down the field talking to Coach Pete Wiggins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Coach. First round win. Home field advantage next week. And you guys, it was cold out here tonight. You guys heated it up a little bit.
Well, we had a little adversity early on in the game, 3 turnovers and some costly penalties. But, our kids stuck together, and they just do what we do. And it's played good, hard defense, and we were able to execute offensively and ultimately got some momentum there going into halftime, and we kept the momentum in the second half. But, Tattnall County got a great football team, good kids, and a lot of respect for their coaching staff and their football team.
I know they had to come a long way, and kind of a great game tonight. But looking forward to next week. You got another team coming in town. It's got to drive a long way, and we hope that they find the same thing next week that the Tattnall County found tonight. But again, great victory, and we appreciate it. And congratulations. Look forward to next week, Coach.
Thank y'all so much, and again, I was really proud of our kids' effort, and I appreciate y'all for everything you do.
You bet.
All right, Coach, taking care of all the security measures and get everybody where they need to be and all that sort of thing. And Greg, they're going to give you a Saturday morning quarterback off tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, amen. Yeah, Tony, you got to pick up the chicken fillet.
Okay, if you insist.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I would invite all y'all over to the house to eat breakfast with Sunday grits and all that, but I'm afraid y'all might take me up on it. I know you will.
Well, let me think about that. Okay, I'll go get them, okay?
Well, we appreciate Coach. Of course, anyways, we mentioned the Saturday morning quarterback takes place tomorrow from the Kia showroom live there. As you can see, Tony Walls and Coach Pete Wiggins, you head out there and buy a car while you're out there. That'd be fine too.
And come out and visit with the Ham Stars. They're always there. So yeah, we appreciate Kurt Snyder and Kia and everything they do for us by allowing us to have that show out there on Saturday morning and.
You bet.
We'll do another one. Coach Wiggins and I we'll be there for biscuits in the morning, so we can't hardly wait. So Pete and I look forward to that on Saturday morning. But again, thanks to Coleman and to you guys. But a big win tonight for the Cavaliers, Jack.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. We'll have the RE/MAX results player of the game. We'll close this out, tell you who they're playing next week. All that live here from Callaway Stadium on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature listing is a secluded 2-acre lot on Deer Point Road in LaGrange. Well-maintained home adjoining core property and a wired workshop for only $89,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
The stadium is clearing out, so we need to clear out as well. But what we do, we need to give you the RE/MAX results player of the game. We had 3 different nominees. We had Devon Rosser, who scored 2 touchdowns tonight. Big touchdowns, a fullback running the length of the field.
80 yards he went one time.
I mean, just a tremendous job. We had Tez Parks, who just was such a spark tonight, threw a touchdown pass. Actually, it was 2 for 2 on passes tonight.
Scored a touchdown on the ground. So
yep, just did a tremendous job. Recovered a fumble down there at the 1-yard line. A tremendous job.
Great job running the offense.
Yeah. But I tell you what, you have coerced me and convinced me to go with your
what?
Coerced.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that word.
I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to do that, Jack.
All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, I'm gonna go with your choice. That was Cortez Leonard, because Cortez did so much on both sides of the ball. Not only scoring a touchdown, dragging 4 guys behind him, but
his physical presence out there was he intimidated a lot of people out there tonight. He really
did to that quarterback in the first half.
He really brought the pain tonight. He really did.
He did. I mean, Purcell just was hit so many times, so hard.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't able to come back in that second half. Renfro, the guy that came in, did a pretty good job. But again, when you've got a Cortez Leonard in your face, and they got nailed several times.
Not just Cortez, it was an entire defensive effort. But yeah, you're right. Cortez did a great job. He sure did.
So that'll be our RE/MAX results player of the game tonight. It'll be Cortez Leonard. We're so proud of the great job that he's done. Proud of the guys over at RE/MAX Results, Rob and Joel Upchurch. We appreciate them sponsoring us. Well, the Callaway Cavaliers have won this one 49-7. Guys, next week we don't have a difficult task ahead of us, as we have Washington County having to make the big drive across the state to come to Callaway Stadium.
A lot of tradition at Washington County. They've been a perennial player in the playoffs every year, otherwise known the Sandersville, I believe. Isn't that right? Isn't that where it is? Mm-hmm. The House of Pain. But they won't be in the House of Pain next week. They'll be at
they'll be in the House of Pain, baby.
They'll be at Callaway Stadium.
I would love for somebody to set up some graves on into this thing. I tell you, I ain't kidding.
Where our kids are playing very confident. Offense is clicking right now. And again, they're one of the Waco 9-1. They only lost to a top-ranked Thompson team by a score of 28-14. Number 2 seed out of Region 2. If you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. So I know our kids are responding. They're looking forward to the challenge next week.
It's going to be a big ball game live here.